I saw you dancing with that. That beat is
Yeah,
crazy,
dog. You know what I can't that be going to y'all be doing this shit. Y'all
dude.
yeah.
Got a mean mug.
You know what I'm saying? That's how you know this shit is funky. Yeah, when you go to God damn.
And that's the free one. That's the free beat.
Okay.
Yeah.
That shit
And
riding.
it's still good.
Yeah, that shit riding.
Oh, imagine if I wasn't cheap and I would pay for this thing and get better beats.
Yeah.
Oh man! All right, guys, we are back. Now I'm with Blacktastic and also with Rashad. And those of you who were live with us for the last hour, Blacktastic and I. Thank you for being back again. Now it's been a few minutes. I hope that you guys enjoy those commercials from our sponsors. But now we're back live, and now we are with Rashad. Rashad, how you doing, brother?
Yeah, feeling good, man. Little stuffed. I just left my mom's house. I was chilling with the family, and had a whole bunch to eat, man. Some turkey, yams, collard greens, stuffing. She made a white cake. What else do we have? Some green beans. Some did I say ham? Yeah, I said the ham already. And some other stuff. But that's all I ate. I'm stuffed.
Dude, I am not. I you're saying all this food, and I'm like, man, I'm getting hungry.
1 hour.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's about to kick in any minute now. Yeah, it's gonna kick in. Look, because I'm still off of I had some eggnog too, so that sugar rush is still kind of. But in about an hour, I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm about to head out, y'all.
I'm gonna take a nap.
Yeah,
Blacktastic, things good. For anybody who just watching with us now,
come hang out with the boys. You know, we gonna talk shit, swallow a little spit, and keep it moving.
yes, sir.
Yeah. Like I was saying earlier, we're just hanging out and chatting. We got our niche going, but I mean it's pretty open and fantastic. Like a few minutes ago, well, more like 10, but you were talking about you're watching Creature Commando.
Oh yeah,
I haven't seen it yet. I think you said 4 episodes or whatever.
4.
Are you liking it? What do you think?
Loving it.
Already?
Nice.
It's
I
real
know.
good. It's because these are superheroes or villains that I've never heard of before in my life that are in comics. And James Gunn is good at picking and pulling these abstract characters to make them mainstream. And so what he basically is, the Creature Commandos are Universal's monsters brought to DC. Frankenstein, Frankenstein's Bride, people like that. And now, if you watch that show, what was it called? Oh, man. What's that character that the wrestler played in the movie Suicide Squad?
Oh, Peacemaker.
The Peacemaker show that came out last year is based off of that, because at the end of that show, Amanda Waller can no longer use humans as members of the Suicide Squad. She goes, okay, I know how to get around that. I get monsters that are locked up. So all of these monsters and criminals are locked up for crimes that they did, and they're all monsters. So now the new Suicide Squad is actually Creature Commandos. And so, man, it's fun. It's rated R cartoon content. They have sex on this show. They show nudity. People getting their heads blown off. And this is classic James Gunn. So,
where can I watch that? Where's that on?
It's on Max.
It's on Max. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard about it. I haven't even seen trailers. I haven't even seen the animation, but I heard it was good. So when you mentioned that, like a little while ago, I was like, oh, are you so you liking it?
Love it, man. You know,
love it.
It's the Suicide Squad in animated form, but instead of the humans as part of the squad, they're all monsters, and they all have back unique story. You got the Frankenstein, you got the Bride of Frankenstein, the Weasel, he's back from the Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
You got a creature, a lady who's in a fishbowl. She's like some kind of amphibian. Then you got Rick Flag Sr. Because Rick Flag, his son was killed in Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
So the person leading the team is the only human, and that's Rick Flag Sr. He's also going to be in the new Superman movie, and he's also going to be in the second season of Peacemaker. And you got who else is in there? You got a guy called GI Robot. He's a robot that was made to fight in the war, and he's probably my favorite character.
I've seen
All
that
he wants
character.
to do is kill Nazis. So if you say that person's a Nazi, he's gonna believe you and start shooting. It's a dope ass squad, man, and the mission is dope. It's nice. It ties in Wonder Woman. It ties in Superman. So James Gunn's world, the new DC, starts from this cartoon, or I should say animated show, Creature Commandos. And the ending of this series goes into Superman, the movie that's coming out next summer. And after Superman ends, it goes into the season of Peacemaker 2. It's all lining up together.
Oh, okay. Nice, I didn't know that.
Okay. So the people who voice the animated characters in the show are playing themselves in real life in Superman. So Rick Flag Sr., that's in this show, is also going to be in Superman the movie.
Sorry. That's almost a perfect segue into Superman the trailer.
Oh, man, you had a hot take. I was like, you made a good point at the intro. But one thing I learned about knowing people like you and other diehard people, we all see Superman in a different light. Like you, Superman is a god. He should never, ever, be hurt. And that's what I'm thinking. James Gunn is like, I'm going to take what you think and rip it out of your heart and show Superman at his most vulnerable part. It changed your thinking. You're like, oh, shit, what happened to Superman? Because only kryptonite can make him bleed, right? So now, what creature or what person is he fighting got their hand on kryptonite to do this to Superman? So the intro to that trailer, how controversial it is, sparks conversation. And here we are talking about it.
Yeah, and you know what? To piggyback off of that, and I don't because people was acting like I was hating on the trailer. Like I wasn't hating on it. It just didn't knock my socks off. Because man, when I see the comments, they were coming at me. So a couple of them called me a Snyder fanboy. I said, when the fuck in that video did I say anything about Snyder? I said my Superman is Christopher Reeve. And I said that Henry Cavill was a good Superman. When the fuck did I say Snyder? Jesus, jumped up Christ. So, but yeah, listen, I got that, Blacktastic. I did get that. So, okay, this is a different take on Superman. He wants us to see that he is, he can bleed. You know what I mean? But I'm like, I feel like our reintroduction to that character should show him as the powerful Man of Steel that we know him as, and then save that for the movie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Save that for the movie where we see Superman get bodied or whoever turned his TV off, like, damn. Because, all right, if you remember Superman 2, when he lost his powers because he was simping over Lois Lane, right? And he got into a fight with your boy at the diner. Yeah. That's the first time we ever seen Superman bleed. And he said, blood, it's my blood. I think we ought to get a bodyguard from now on. He never seen his blood before. And that shocked the crowd. You know what I'm saying? We're like, damn, Superman bled. So to show that from the beginning, I thought it was very controversial because he is the Man of Steel. He's the last son of Krypton. We ought to see him in his full glory in the beginning. This is Superman that we know, and then fuck us up in the movie when we see him get messed up.
Yeah, I guess it's marketing 101. It's the most viewed trailer ever in DC and Warner Brothers history. So it did its job. It shocked everybody, got everybody talking. The haters are going to hate regardless. Now they got more than one. Us, who love Superman from 78, we're like, no.
Yeah.
Man, the beginning of the trailer, I was like this. Like, what
is going on?
Then it cut to Clark walking. I'm like, okay, but you still hear the breathing in the background. Dude, I was devastated. And I got emotional. When the music started to swell, my eyes got watery. I'm like, okay, James, you got me. You did it. You did it. And to lead into him whistling, because I didn't see that come. I said, whistling? What the fuck is he doing? Oh my God, is that Crypto? Yeah. And I didn't know how he was going to look. Was it going to look stupid? Was it going to look bad? All you seen was the snow spreading apart like the Red Sea, and something was coming real fast with a little cape. And when they showed Crypto saving Superman, I'm like, I get it now. Man's best friend, Superman's best friend, when you're at your least
Mhm.
and you're an alien on a planet of people who don't appreciate you, man's best friend is there to all time love you and take you home. I'm like, okay, I get the message now. And it won me over. The dog got me. Crypto got me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be. Yeah, I saw your video, Rashad, about the trailer reaction or
Mhm.
your thoughts about it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and
He
I
came
didn't
out
know.
hot.
Yeah, and I didn't know your take back. I was gonna ask you, but you already told us that you liked it. You liked a lot
Well,
that
man,
trailer.
Well, most people did, but most people did like it. Like and like I said, I didn't hate it. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't like. I was expecting to feel so Blacktastic. I wanted to feel what you felt because that's how Superman always made me feel ever since I was a little kid when I watched those first two movies. You know what I mean? I wanted to feel that, and I didn't. And the fact that I didn't feel that, I was like, okay, that was cool. All right, Crypto, that's different. Okay. Guy Gardner. Did they show Guy Gardner? I'm like, I don't like that look. Okay, I saw the man unit on
The book.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, but I'm there. I'm there opening day, but the trailer just didn't tug at the heartstrings, you know.
Yeah, I'm biased when it comes to Superman. Christopher Reeve will always be my Superman. Yeah. Henry, he was cool, but he was never. He never made me cheer. Like Superman did, the original.
Right.
But what made me get emotional wasn't the clips. It was the music. When it got away from that electric guitar and started going dun 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 dun, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And at the end, they show him shoot up into the clouds. Then they show him and Lois, and it goes dun dun dun, and it said July 11th.
Right.
Look, no logo, no title. I'm like, this has got to be one of the most anticipated trailers. It did its job. Like I said, it broke records. It broke all kind of records. So now, man, next summer, it's going to be hot because you got Jurassic World coming out 2 weeks before Superman. And after Superman, 2 weeks later, you got the Fantastic Four. July is going to be a hot month, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt. I'm definitely looking forward to Superman. I can't say the same for Fantastic Four, man.
Oh, yeah. Fantastic Four, man. Until I see a trailer.
Right.
Superman.
Right.
And that's the first trailer, too.
All time. You know, he's that dude. I watched a very emotional video from Q. And I typed in there, yo, man, I remember my dad took me to see that movie in 78. And I realized that night, my dad was a bigger Superman fan than I was. That movie transcends generations. Superman is loved by everybody.
Everybody.
So, man.
That's the first superhero that I remember. Like the two first superheroes I remember ever watching was Superman and Lou Ferrigno, Bill Bixby, the Incredible Hulk. Like those are the first two superheroes I remember watching and loving, you know, because I always wanted to, like, even to this day, like I still love the Hulk. So I was always a big Hulk fan. But man, with Superman, it was just something so, like, the John Williams score, Christopher Reeve's performance, and the way Richard Donner directed that movie, man, like there was nothing like it. Like I actually believed a man can fly. And that was the tagline of the movie. You will believe a man can fly. And that movie blew people away. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure the trailer blew people away because you're going from George Reeves Superman to Christopher Reeve. That's a big jump. Now you're going from Christopher Reeve to Henry Cavill to Corn Sweat. And I'm going to say this too, even though the trailer wasn't terrible, the first thing I thought of Blacktastic, when I saw that motherfucker crash to the snow, I said, that suit is terrible. Oh, I hate this
because the underwear is back.
I hate it. It looks like some cheap ass fucking cosplay underoos shit, man. The suit, like, it folds and everything. Like, yo, Christopher Reeve, he didn't wear no pads, nothing. It was just straight up, training. He wasn't Arnold Schwarzenegger, man, but you believe he looked like Superman. He filled the suit out. This motherfucker got all kind of, what is this shit?
Well, man, I seen Corn Sweat, and he is hugged. He's a big dude.
Yeah.
This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that whole trailer is the first act. And when he goes back to the Fortress of Solitude,
right?
I think his suit's going to change, and they're not showing it because if you look real close at the poster. Okay, the suit now has like a little yellow trim on it around the emblem of hope, in that trailer, that yellow is gone. Now it's red, and the suit looks tighter in that poster. My thinking is everything we've seen in the marketing stuff. I think James Gunn is setting us up.
Yeah,
that's his first suit. Probably his mom made it.
Okay,
because it looks baggy. But I think when he goes back to the Fortress of Solitude, he might get a better fitting, tighter suit. Because he trained for this movie. To not show off his muscles is a crime.
Doesn't make no damn sense. Like that's how they did your boy Adam Warlock in Guardians 3, man. They had him get all buff and shit and didn't even show the motherfucker, you know.
Yeah. So I trust James, but Superman's costume has always been tight fitted in every single evolution of the suit. So why is it baggy and it looks like something a spaceman to wear? I don't know, but I'm thinking that's got to change in the second act. When he gets defeated, comes back, the red sun's going to hit, or the yellow sun's going to hit him. He's going to fly. His suit's probably going to change a little bit. I think it's going to change a tad bit. But look at that poster closely. Yeah. The hope is a little bit different. So I'm thinking he's going to come back bigger and stronger and give us those feel-good vibes that me and you felt when we were kids. Yeah. So that's what I'm hoping.
Hell yeah.
But I think that first trailer is a big old setup for what we're really going to get in the movie.
And that's why, bro, I don't even want to see the full trailer. Like lately, Blacktastic, y'all, what I've been doing is I'll watch the teaser, but I will not watch trailer 2 and 3. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like the first trailer, the teaser will either sell me or doesn't sell me. But being that Superman, even though the trailer didn't sell me, I'm still going to watch it, but I'm not going to watch the next trailer because they give away too much in the trailer.
Nowadays,
I never watched the full trailer.
Yeah, nowadays it seems like they show a little more than they should. Seems like.
Yeah. So that's why when I review something and I'll be like, I don't want to reveal it because they said, bro, it's in the trailer. I said, oh, I didn't see the trailer, But that's how I like it because when I watch a movie now, I don't know shit. I like going in blind. I like going in not knowing anything, And these trailers show way too much.
Yeah.
Do you know which
that trailer gave us this much of that movie? When he saves a little girl, that's probably the most epic thing I've seen. Right. When he's fighting in the football or the baseball field, it's very little small quips, but you don't even know who the villain is besides Luthor. Who are these people he's fighting? I mean, who whooped Superman's ass?
The only ones I could see doing that to Superman is either Doomsday. Yep. Or okay, remember when Lex Luthor got the suit and the fucking Super Friends, that green and purple suit that he had? Yeah. Unless it was Lex Luthor in that suit with the fucking kryptonite gloves.
That or either Brainiac, right?
Well, Brainiac, yes.
Brainiac.
Yep.
So I don't know what it is that does it. I mean, and it happens in Antarctica. So what did he fall from? The space or just
also let's not Metallo. That's how you say it, Metallo, right? The cyborg Superman. Yeah. He's no joke too, because he has the kryptonite in his chest. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And he's no joke either.
That Metallo, he transforms right into it's like
he's like a Terminator almost. Like he's like an exoskeleton. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember him from a cartoon. I think.
Yeah, he was in the Superman animated series. Yeah. He was a regular guy, and then he has some surgery done to him, and they gave him an exoskeleton, and they put the kryptonite in his chest.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I think that's the same character. But yeah.
So
about those trailers. Those movies that you're talking, like some of those trailers, they show a little too much. So I also try not to see as much. It's hard though. It's hard because sometimes, especially if you're excited for that movie,
right?
It's hard not because you're tempted to. Let me just look at it.
Yeah, I'm good.
What I do now, being a content creator, I keep myself busy. So even though I'm making stuff for social media, it keeps me off of social media by keep creating. So teaser trailer, I'm good. After that, let me just keep making shit so I won't fall into the trap of watching what everybody else is watching or listen to somebody talk about something. One of my biggest downfalls, people break down the trailer, and I watch that video. I'm like, man, I wish I didn't even watch that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Keep it simple.
Yeah, and also too, yeah. When I review movies, man, I'll avoid any reviews until I review the movie myself.
Yep.
Because like so, let's say okay, Sonic 3 came out, right? So let's say Blacktastic, you dropped your video a day before Sonic came out. I watched your video, and you was like, yeah, I dug it, but XYZ. So now subconsciously in my brain, I'm thinking about what you said, right? And now I'm thinking about that. So when I go into the movie, I'm going to the movie expecting to see what you said. And so now I can't have my own shit because I remember what you said. And I've done that a few times. So now something comes out, I don't know. I don't want to know if people liked it or if they hated it. I want to go into it totally open-minded. And which explains my hot take sometimes.
Because now they got you can view the movie damn near a week early. Now it used to be Thursday night, now it's Tuesday night.
Yeah.
So you got to just stay off the internet if you don't want to be spoiled or be influenced by anybody else, man. That's tough.
Especially after I got kicked out of the Critics Association. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie, yo. My feelings be hurt, man. When I be seeing Perez post on Facebook tomorrow, me and Rob now seated for Sonic 3, and I'm like, damn, I should have been there, man. I was supposed to take my son to that shit, and I fucked it up by talking about this damn transgender motherfucker, man. Damn.
Hey, bro, you were just being yourself, you know. It is what it is.
I wasn't trying to be offensive or nothing, man. I was just and the thing about it was I was talking about it in the context of the movie. You know, I wasn't specifically talking about the community or nothing like that. I was just saying in the movie. And they kicked me out, man, and it hurts. I've been missing all the screeners now, man. God.
Yeah, man, because you work hard to get there, and they got the hookup. But it might be a blessing in disguise in some kind of ways, but you know, because once you start going to those premieres, they expect you to be at all of them. Cause I did that a long time ago, and sometimes some of these movies I don't want to see.
I don't want to see Emilio Perez. I did not want to see that. Perez is like, no, bro, come on, you gotta. I'm like, I don't want to see that shit. And he says, well, man, come on, man, you have to, you know, be open-minded. You know, you have to watch, you know, stuff that you normally wouldn't watch, and it's gonna be good for your channel. So listening to Perez, I was like, all right, man, I'll go ahead and watch it. And me and my mouth, me and a big mouth. I got a big mouth.
Man, you should have followed your own first thought.
Yeah,
that funky joint because you're still being that organization right now.
Yeah. Well, but also too, like you said, bro, it's probably a blessing in disguise because then I'm gonna be stuck in the same room with all these pansies watching movies, and that's not the type of crowd I like, man. These are the most uptight, fucking, you know, uppity assholes you ever want to be around, you know. And it's so crazy that movie that I talked about got the most nominations in the Golden Globes. 10 nominations. Even Perez and Rob said that movie was trash, man. So I'm like, okay, this is some political shit going on here. This is some political shit, man. There's no way that shit got 10 nominations as trash as that shit was, bro.
They're trying to please every demographic that's out there that's viewing movies. So Asians finally got their payoff a couple of years ago. Right. The Asians wouldn't get no love. They won twice in 100 years for
Crazy Rich Asians.
Which one?
Crazy Rich Asians.
That one. What's the
the most recent one
way back in the day with Michelle Yeoh.
Everything Everywhere All at Once. Oh no,
the martial arts movie. They was flying through the air, all majestic like Superman and fighting.
Yeah, it was Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, right?
Yeah, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. So the Asians got 3.
Okay.
Black folks, we got what? 3 or 4 for black films. And then Latinos, which one?
Well, Emilio Perez now.
Or something. What did they win?
No, like Best Picture, Roma.
Okay.
Yeah, Roma.
That's right.
Yep. Roma was one of them. And then the other one, it was Best Director. The one with... the
war movie, right?
Leonardo DiCaprio and the bear.
Oh, The Revenant.
Yes. The Revenant.
The Revenant.
Yeah. It was Iñárritu. I forgot the director's name. I think it was Iñárritu.
I know you talk. I can't say his name either. Yeah, he has a funky name. Yeah.
So
believe in this one. Well, Emilia Perez it's a Hispanic movie, and it has to do with the LGBTQA
female
whatever.
director, right?
Huh?
Is it a female director?
No, it's a male director.
Oh, it
it's
is
a male director.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, male director. But
Well, man, they're going down the line, different demographics.
right.
Hey,
So-
this
so
is what Golden Globes? Who cares?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. It's
yeah,
not like the
Who
Oscar.
cares about that award?
yeah. Well, if it gets the same Oscar love, I'm gonna be like, nah. But like I said, it's all political. So I guess as a critic, you have to, I guess, speak a certain. You have to, there's certain movies that you have to say, hey, this is good, because I still actually, I still get screeners in my email. I still get screeners to like different independent movies and foreign movies that are getting Oscar buzz. And about 60-70% of those movies are fucking garbage. But because again, Oscar buzz as a critic, I'm supposed to say like, oh, this is a tour de force and this is a groundbreaking film that must be seen by all. And no, it ain't.
Yeah.
And then when I call it out, they'd be like, well, Rashad, you don't understand films. You don't understand the aspects and the art of filmmaking. I don't care what you're saying, bro. I'm just a motherfucker that watch movies. And this thing put me to sleep. That's all I know. So that's why I said, look, I guess I'm no longer a critic, man.
Hey, man, I get it. I finally watched Joker last night because it's on Max.
Mhm.
I didn't pay to go see it, and man, it's boring. God damn, that was boring. I was like, I kept pausing it, coming back.
It looks nice, though.
I can say it's beautifully shot.
Yes.
That's
The
it.
acting was great. I love Lady Gaga, but man, that movie was not good.
My favorite part of the movie, though, bro, I think we can all agree on this. The best part of that movie was when Joker was kind of getting ahead of himself, right? And he tapped the CEO on the back, and the CEO slapped the shit out of him. Bah! And what was funny about that? He didn't turn around and he just said, and kept walking like, damn, I fucked up.
I love that sex scene with the little in front of the little window.
Yeah.
45 seconds.
I think we can all relate to that, bro. I did for the first time. The first time didn't last long.
Was that in his mind, or was that really happening in the movie?
I
think
think
that was really happening.
everything in prison happened,
Mhm.
but she had privilege to go in and out. She really wasn't a prisoner.
Mhm.
She can go in and out. She did it all to meet this guy. It talks about our society, how we fall in love with criminals and crazy people that go against the system. I mean, that's why Trump is president again. Think about it. People believe in people like that, martyrs and stuff. So it was a different take on Harley Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
But once she found out he wasn't the Joker, I mean, it was a wrap.
Yeah, that was the interesting take. Like pretty much, why did they do the first movie in the first place? Like it's like I had that 12 inches Joker from the first movie, and now I think I'm gonna say.
And it's confusing because they was in court. They said here in the state of New York. Then 10 minutes later, they say they ain't Gotham.
Gotham,
Yeah.
I was confused.
Yeah,
I was confused too. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. Did you ever watch Quentin Tarantino's take on that movie? He has a very interesting take on that.
I did.
He loved it, right? He loved it.
John Campia talk about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So his whole thing is he said that Todd Phillips did that movie as a fuck you to everybody that hyped up the first movie. You know what I'm saying? Because after the first movie did so good, of course, the studio said, well, hey, you got to do a sequel. If a movie's profitable, even though it's supposed to be a one and done, you got to have a sequel. Okay, you want a sequel? Okay, I'm going to give you a sequel. And there was almost like a fuck you to the studio heads and an up yours to the fans that said, okay, give us a worthy sequel. Okay, I'm going to give you a sequel, but it's not going to be the sequel you want. It's going to be the sequel that I'm going to give you. You know? And the ones that spend the money on it, it's like, well, hey, joke's on you. So, in other words, he was saying that Todd Phillips is the Joker.
Yeah, because it was perfect because he said, I want 20 million.
Yeah.
I want no studio interference. You can't even see any cuts of the movie, no dailies and nothing until it's at the film festivals.
Right.
And any studio be like, hell no.
Mhm.
But they believed in him. And
Yeah.
man, like he said, that was a big one.
Yeah.
He got it.
Yeah.
And
So
you listen to a actor who had a dream about, hey, let's do it this way.
right.
You're asking for trouble.
Well, the most interesting thing is he said that that he called Todd Phillips a Joker. He said because if the Joker made a movie called Joker 2, that would have been that movie as a joke, as a almost like you're trolling,
Yeah.
you know. But honestly, I didn't hate the movie because the way I was looking at it, right? I said, okay, let me just take away the fact that this is Joker, Batman. Okay, I just stripped all of that off, and I said, okay, this is a character study of Arthur Fleck.
Yeah.
And I watched it from that. And so when you watch from that perspective, I think it works a lot better. Still no masterpiece, as I like to say, right? Blacktastic, still no masterpiece, but I think it works better if you see it as a character study of this man. And even the way it ended, the way he died, it fit perfectly because all he ever wanted to do was be accepted. All he wanted to do was be this stand-up comedian, and he created this alter ego, this character that he thought would make him accepted, but people accepted that character, but they still didn't accept him as a person. Harley Quinn didn't love Arthur Fleck. She loved the Joker. And then it broke his heart when he realized that. So at the end, when he died, it's like that, that was a result of the choices that he made as far as creating this character that he created.
Man, if they would have changed the title, it would have been a masterpiece. And what they call it, they would have called it Arthur and subtitles Joker 2.
Right.
Man, nobody would be complaining right now.
Right.
Because it's truly a story about Arthur and the way he died when he got stabbed. And he reflected on the dream he had where he got shot on stage, supposedly, by Harley Quinn.
Right.
I thought that was beautifully done. And
I got it.
On his face, call it Arthur. And maybe Joker 2 in parentheses, so it's a sequel.
Right.
But not quite. I mean, I think people would have said it, but every comic book nerd just knew, part 2, he's gonna break out. Him and Harley Quinn gonna destroy the city, and none of that shit happened.
Right.
Not at all, man.
Not at all. Yeah. So I understand it.
Made you think it was the way the trailer was shot. Because all the scenes of Harley Quinn, half of them not even in the movie.
Right.
I'm like, because she only dressed up once in the paint and the dress. I'm like, oh, this could be early on in the movie. That happened one time in the third act, and the movie was over after that.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, and bro, and I got it. I understood it,
Yeah.
But I guess if you're going in with that expectation of seeing Joker 2, like that's going to be, up the ante more than Joker 1. Yeah, I get the frustration. I get this disappointment. So I would never defend this movie, say, no, you're wrong. No, watch it. No, I understood it.
Yeah.
But I get why you don't like it.
Yeah.
Any movies coming up next year? I haven't looked much. I only know like Superman, of course, Fantastic Four, a couple of little movies next month, like Den of Thieves, Pantera. But any movies that you guys are excited for?
Man, next year is gonna be weird. I'm looking forward to the new Jurassic World movie. I just love Jurassic World, and they got new characters in there. Of course, Superman. Funny, everything that Marvel's dropping next year does not tickle my fancy. That Captain America thing.
Yeah. Oh, dude, yeah.
That might end up in the category of I'm a pass.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got a black leading comic book character, but it's one I don't care for.
Yeah.
And the marketing, they reshot the whole movie again, and then that other one with that ragtag team that looks like the Suicide Squad, but PG-13.
Oh, the Thunderbolts.
The Thunderbolts, yeah.
And that does not catch my attention at all.
Florence Pugh does, though.
Yes, she does.
with that Russian accent.
Yeah, she catches my attention. And then Fantastic Four, until I see a trailer, I'm not sold yet, But Jordan Peele's not Jordan Peele, but
Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan film directed by the guy
Sinner?
Ryan Coogler's new movie. Looking forward to that.
Sinners, right?
Spike
Sinners.
Lee is
Sinners,
back
yeah.
with Denzel Washington. Got a movie coming out next year.
Mm-hmm.
Which one is that?
Looking forward to that.
Which
And
one is that, Fantastic?
Steven Spielberg has one coming out that no one knows about. It's Hush Hush. It's this movie about space aliens. So Steven Spielberg's going to shock everybody next year with a brand new movie. Right now, it's Hush Hush.
Yeah.
But Steven, when he goes back to doing blockbusters, I'm all in.
Right. Well, what's the Spike Lee joint again?
Huh?
What's the Spike Lee movie again?
It's called. It has Denzel in it. It's called. Oh man, I forgot the title. But it's a summer release.
Okay.
Summer.
But it looks good, man. Denzel. It's a remake of an older film. It's a higher. I forgot what it's called, man. Damn. It's just a tricky title. But Denzel is Spike Lee hooking up for the 5th time.
What's up? What's up with Denzel these days, man? Denzel, I think at his old age is just not caring anymore, man. He just like, he's like that uncle that don't give a fuck what come out of his mouth, man.
No.
Yeah.
Now he got 2 more Equalizers. He admitted he kissed a man in the last film, but they cut it out. And today I read he got baptized. He's now a ordained minister at a church.
Yeah.
He's living his best life.
Well, listen, I heard
Denzel.
Yeah.
I mean, he did the
Wow,
whole.
I didn't know.
He's been a devout Christian like his whole career, but he just never like really talked about it in public like that. I guess because of his image or whatever. But yeah, he's been a Christian forever. That's why there's certain things he won't do in his movies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's a story that just came out about him recently. I think this just happened not too long ago, where he was on a panel and somebody had a Stanley Kubrick poster or a shirt or whatever, and they was asking Denzel like what his favorite Stanley Kubrick movie was, and he was like, I'm not a fan of his. I don't. They said, you don't like Stanley Kubrick? He says, listen, I'm not a film buff. I'm not. He said, growing up, I didn't watch movies, man. He said, I didn't start watching movies until I began acting. So while y'all thought I was in the house watching movies, no, I was out on the streets. I was robbing people.
I didn't know that part.
I said, Denzel, I guess because he's at the end of his career, he's about to retire. He just like, look, I'm gonna let it all out now. Yeah, I robbed some motherfuckers,
He said
kiss me on the mouth. So what?
Back in the day was like Shaft and stuff. Those black movies.
Right.
He didn't care for movies at all until he went to school for it. In his early 20s, he started getting into the film industry.
Right.
But other than that, the only movies he's seen prior were blaxploitation movies. That was it.
Yeah. Yeah. How ironic is that like I didn't care for movies growing up, and then you become the biggest like actor in the world, That's crazy, man.
Mad talent. That's what that just talented dude, man.
Yep. That's why that's like Brock Lesnar saying that Brock Lesnar is like was one of the biggest wrestlers in the world at one time, and Brock said he never watched wrestling growing up. He said I was never like I knew of some wrestlers, but I never watched it. Like how crazy is that? Where there's something that you didn't care for, but then you become the biggest, the best at it.
Eminem. Grew up a fan of rap. And that's one of the best rappers of all time.
It's crazy. He's a student. He said,
I'm a student of rap. He can do any other rapper and mimic him and came up with his own style. Look at him.
Yeah, look. And Eminem will fuck you with your own style. Like, no, fuck you with your own style. Damn.
That's crazy.
There's another movie that I am actually excited for. They just released the teaser trailer. How to Train Your Dragon, like the live action.
Oh, live action joint. Okay.
Yeah. It looks. I don't know if it's gonna be frame by frame, but I like what I saw so far.
Yeah.
Well, it looks good. I guess Disney put a bad taste in my mouth with all these remakes, live action.
Yeah.
Snow White.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about Snow White, dude. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I probably watch it, but I don't know. Well, this is the thing. Okay, beauty is subjective. It is what it is.
Okay.
But to me, what's her name?
Latina?
No, not her. Wonder Woman.
Yeah, Gal Gadot.
Oh,
Gal Gadot. To me, she's way more beautiful than Snow White girl. I don't know, and I like her better.
Cartoon, she was hot.
Yeah, in the cartoon, low key, she can get it. Yeah.
So so I don't know how that's gonna work.
The queen looked like a freak. You know, say Snow White looked a little too prissy for me. You know,
I don't know.
I like him freaky. I like him bad. You know what I mean?
I think Disney's out of touch because Mufasa didn't do good at the box office this weekend.
Nah, I heard Sonic kicked his ass.
Yeah.
Sonic did bad. Yeah. Sonic is already on the fourth one, I believe. That they announced the fourth one eventually.
I took my son to see it Friday. We saw it in Dolby, and I mean it's for the kids. I enjoyed it myself, but I really go for him. And I was entertained by it. Like it was fast paced. It was fun. Like it had like my son never got bored. You know what I'm saying? Like because some of these movies they spend too much time on trying to build drama and all that shit. I'm like, it's a kid's movie, man. Who gives a damn about that?
Sure. Yeah.
And the way it ended, my son was like, "Oh, when does part 4 come out?" Like he was excited. I don't think he's gonna have that same energy in Mufasa. Because I said, Boog, yeah, I see you want to go see Mufasa. He's like, yeah, I guess we can go see it. I said, yes. After that, we can come home, watch The Lion King, and see the same character get killed in the first 10 minutes. You watch Mufasa, you know what's coming next. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing to look forward to except to see him die.
Man, prequels, I think, are overrated because they're milking a franchise, but you know what's going to happen already. You know, it's kind of crazy.
Right.
Yeah. I went to see Mufasa last night, and I took 3 of my kids, and the youngest, I think my youngest maybe he's 6. I don't know how old is your boy, Rashad?
He just turned 9. Just turned 9 last Friday. Yeah.
So he's 9. Okay, so Jean-Claude, my other son, he's 10, so it's closer to Jean-Claude's age.
Right.
Anyway, my youngest, he was getting a little antsy with Mufasa. So to me, like the movie, I felt the pace a little bit in the second act.
Right.
So maybe just a little shorter, but I didn't do a video about it. I just type a few things on Letterboxd. But
I love Letterboxd, man. They had like Letterboxd, like besides making YouTube content, I love going to Letterboxd because it makes me feel like a critic. You get to rate it, you get to write a little blog about it, and then I have you can make lists. So I have a list of all the movies I watched for 2024, like all the new releases, all the stuff that I like, the throwback stuff. So I love Letterboxd, man. That's my favorite shit now.
I have the free version. I don't know about you.
I didn't know there was 3 versions. I just know the regular version.
Yeah, I got the free one. Yeah.
I thought you said there was 3. I thought you said there was 3 versions. I was like, there's 3 versions. I thought you said 3, like the number 3.
Oh no, the free one, free.
Oh, the free one. Okay, I thought you said 3. That Van Damme accent, man. I got the 3. I got the 3 version. The 3? No, man, I said 3. Free. Oh, excuse me. My bad. My bad. Damn.
So which one do you have? Do you have the one that you pay or not?
Oh no, it's the free one. It's the free version.
Okay. Yeah. Same. Yeah.
Okay.
We need to get Blacktastic on it.
Blacktastic, you ain't got Letterboxd, bro? Man, I think you would love it, man.
That's what I
hear.
Yeah.
Everybody I know is on it, and they swear by it. They go, man, TJ is the best thing. So I might have to. Hey, how do you guys feel about? Because I'm not on Twitter. Not Twitter. I'm not on TikTok, but next month it's gone. Huh? It's out of here. How y'all feel about that?
My daughter's gonna be hurt. I don't care. I never be on TikTok, but my
daughter been on it.
My daughter worships that shit like Jesus. Like half the shit my daughter knows. 50% I taught her. 50% she learned from TikTok.
I do have an account, but I haven't used it. I haven't used it probably like in 3 years. So I don't.
Wow.
I don't.
Yeah, man. That's gonna destroy a generation. That's all they know is TikTok.
Yeah. Even the people that get paid from it, there's some people that make they make a living doing TikTok. Yeah.
But they should be able to transition over to I guess Instagram, right?
They should
make the same kind of money.
Yeah.
And now I notice, and it's changed my channel around, is shorts on YouTube. Man, they're easy to make. There's no
effort, good,
and they blow up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now, as long
you're taking old content from you and your cousin and re-releasing it, and bringing that stuff back. Cause man, y'all had some great times.
We did. To this day, I'm still
kind of back, but
yeah.
Hey, them YouTube shorts, man, has brought life to my channel big time.
Yeah, we have one short that did over 5 million, right?
Yeah.
Oh wow. As long as you keep it under 60 seconds, then you can use music. If you go over 60 seconds, then you're gonna get a music copyright.
Yeah.
Hey,
I got that shit down to a science. 59.9 seconds.
Yeah. Well, and I noticed too the shorts, they're more strict on the cursing. So like in my YouTube videos, I can curse kind of like I want to, and YouTube doesn't bother me. But in the short, if you curse like within the first 4 or 5 seconds, they get you. They get you because that little yellow thing comes up and it says, limited ad revenue. And I'm like, oh, wait. So I'll contest it, and they'd be like, nah, the profanity. That's the same shit I put in my videos. Can't do it here, brother. Damn.
Yeah, it's a weird dynamic because my personal films, if I do a short about it, dude, it totally blows up. Yeah. And I'm getting more views now on my movies from the past that I directed years ago. So man, it's great for the channel, man. Like, if you do your what do you call those? Theater reactions, keep it under 60 seconds.
Yeah,
dude, it would blow your channel up big time.
Yeah. Well, I took a little snippet from my Gladiator 2 reviews. I think my Gladiator 2 video is at like maybe 100 or something like that, a little bit over 100, 200. But when I did the short, that shit's like at about almost 5. You know what I'm saying? And I got that within like a few days. Yeah. It's been stuck there ever since. But 3 days, like 500 views. I said, well, goddamn.
Yeah, it's a quick turnaround. And like I said, for me, I'm not setting up lighting or nothing. I just turn on the phone, blah, blah, blah. Or I do whatever I do on Instagram, I transfer it over to YouTube. And it blows up. I might get like 20 views on Instagram, but on YouTube, blows up. Like I said, and it's personal stuff, like my own. I did a clip the other day from my movie, The Lookout. Got about 24 views on Instagram. It's damn over 200 on YouTube. A clip that me and Q did from the movie, a 1 minute clip. So you'll be surprised.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like those. Because, like you said, but that's 60 seconds or less, and boom, that's it.
Yeah. I'm just getting into it. I'm late to the party. I'm just getting to doing the shorts. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you can advertise your YouTube video, but once you get it like a little, see, you guys know I love music. I'm always lip syncing and music and stuff. So I have a whole nother audience brought into my YouTube channel that's focused on my music side. Then you got the movies things over here. Then I got my whole just original content that I do on YouTube. Those 3 facets gave me my biggest year ever.
Yeah.
And a lot of it, shorts. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah. Way to go.
Yeah, man. Brother done figured it out.
Hey, there's a catch to everything, but for some reason, more people, because the attention span of people is short.
Yeah.
So your shorts, they like it and they share it. They like it and they share it. And then people are like, man, this channel must be cool. Your subscriptions will start going up and your older videos will start getting levels. So I'm telling you, man, them shorts in 2025, y'all, that's where it's at.
Nice.
You'll get extreme growth within weeks. Like this past summer, I didn't see that shit coming. It was overwhelming.
Damn. Yeah, now I saw that. I was like, what the fuck? That's what the fuck this nigga done did. He said, yo, you went from like 2 something to like 12. I said, wait a minute. The hell am I? I said,
in 6 years, motherfucker got 2,700 in 2 months.
30,000.
Yeah, 20,000. I said, what the hell?
I
said, look, and then I'm joking like, watch, you gotta get to like what? You gotta get to like 30, and then like a month later, 30. I said, this motherfucker here.
What it is, man, music is universal.
Yeah.
Music is universal. So if you get a video where people are playing music or doing something, whether it's in India, Africa, everybody loves music. So if you put a video out there with the right mixture of music and people responding to it, it'll change everything.
Yeah.
Because movie reviews is not universal. Everything else is not universal. But music,
yeah.
And pick a song that has no lyrics. Pick a song that just have a melody. That way, it's transferable through every single region of the world.
Yeah.
Because music, like I said, is hypnotic. And hey, man, like I did a review on Kendrick Lamar's latest album. I didn't say one word. I put the headphones on like I was listening to the song. 1,200 views in like 2 hours.
Wow.
That's
actually pretty fucking smart because like we think of a review, we think, okay, song by song, okay, I like this song because of this and this, but they know your review from your reaction to the listening to the music. So if you're doing like this, like that shit ain't good. But if you're, god damn, okay, that shit's hot. That's smart.
You have to say a word.
Smart.
The music is playing.
Yeah.
And lip sync to it. Now, I'll give you a hint. Yesterday, SZA's new album came out, right? Her and SZA and Kendrick Lamar, the two biggest musicians right now.
Right.
Well, he's featured on a song called 3030 on her new album. I heard it for the first time today. Dude, when I get off the phone with you guys, off this thing, I'm going to put these headphones on, listen to that song for 60 seconds, and do like this. Make it a YouTube short. If you do it, guys, I'm telling you, overnight, it's going to blow up. Because the song just released, and the hottest topic is Drake and Kendrick Lamar. So he's dissing Drake once again on a SZA song off his album. And the biggest concert of next year is going to be what? SZA and Kendrick Lamar.
Wow.
Jump on the train while it's hot.
Wow. But it's cool when you do it. But see, if I do it, if I get on there, if I do this, first of all, they're gonna say, okay, this motherfucker goofy. The second thing they're gonna say is, man, why you biting off a Blacktastic for? Because you be off in that shit, you be. They be like, man, this goofy ass motherfucker. I can't get away with the shit you get away with, man.
Oh man.
Yeah. See, you a cool motherfucker, man. I can't get away with that shit, man.
Oh shit.
Oh, Lord.
All right, well.
Yeah, I gotta figure something else. Same formula, same format, but I gotta figure something else. I can't do what you do.
Or one thing we both love is comedy.
Yeah.
Get a 60-second comedy clip.
Okay.
And release that shit.
Okay.
Oh, like doing those impersonations that you do, Rashad.
Oh,
yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Hell,
I was thinking that. Yeah, I did one. Damn, when did I do that? I did one where I was imitating Barkley and Shaq when they be on Inside the NBA, and I gotta find that clip. Yeah, I gotta find because I did a reenactment. Yeah, I did a reenactment when Barkley, because Barkley be saying a lot of sus stuff, right? So he's like, yeah, bang. When a guy's banging you, you gotta spin off of him, and those are the worst offenders because if you can feel their body, come on, Shaq.
Chuck, cool to the fullest. Let's keep doing original content versus the same content.
Yeah,
hey,
right.
Man.
Yeah.
I told you, man. Me and Rashad, we talked off line before a couple of times. 3-hour conversations. Me and Q. Yeah. Man, we're putting together some stuff next year that's going to be hot.
Nice.
And you're one of the few people, cinematic, that is authentic. When you do your lives and stuff, that's why we fuck with you all the time. That's why we never turned you down, man. Because you are one of the last of the Mohicans that just care about being around good people and talking about content. That's why we're always here.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you.
So keep it up, man. Yeah, man. But that seems to be the new thing, man. Because now that TikTok is gone, hey, they need a place to go look at stuff. YouTube has figured it out. And the cool thing about Instagram is transferable. Whatever you do on on Instagram, if it's 60 seconds, like your stories, you can take it, put it on YouTube, no effort. That's why everything I do on Instagram, you also see it on YouTube. And Instagram, it never blows up on Instagram because it's Instagram.
Right.
But my YouTube, go through my shorts, 500,000, 500. I mean, average. And it'd be 500 on a movie that I did myself. Like I do like a quick clip of one of my old movies. What have I done or something? It blows up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Same thing with him, with Cousin China. You know, it might start off slow at first, but if you stay consistent, and if you don't feel like making a video, pulling out all your equipment, man, shorts. Like my son, he just started a YouTube channel, right? Like 3 months ago. He's already got 1,500 subscribers in 3 months.
Cool. Wow. Cool.
Just started.
That is
all shorts with anime characters. Like people love the Boondocks and all this stuff with voiceovers. That's where it's at. And you and your comedy chops, dude, man, you should make a kill.
So I mean,
kill.
So I mean,
yep.
Oh Lord.
Hey, kill it.
Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. Yeah, nah, definitely. I gotta follow that format, you know. And yeah, send me a link to your son's channel too, so I can subscribe to his channel.
Yeah, send it to both of you guys tonight. I'll put it in the description.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
For sure.
Hey, he's heavy into like anime. He loves old Michael Jackson and Prince songs, so he mixed the two together. Yeah. Like he was bragging a minute ago. Yeah, Dad, I did a video 2 hours ago. It's already at 5,000. I'm like, dude, he has 1,500 subscribers in 3 months.
Wow.
And
dude, it's been forever.
Shorts.
Wow. And wait, you say he meshed Michael and Prince song together?
Sometimes like he take like an old classic song
and
put like Japanese anime, because he's into anime.
Right.
I'm like, oh, okay. Or he takes like a funny clip of cats and stupid shit and post it.
Okay.
And it's not even 60 seconds. It's like 30 seconds, 45 seconds.
That's amazing, because you said 1,500 in how many months? 3 months?
Like 3 months.
3 months.
Dog, it took me fucking 3 years.
Thank you.
To get to 1,500 subscribers, man.
I just hit my
forever to get 100.
December 19th was my 7-year anniversary.
Yeah.
Go back a year, I was sitting at 2,700. So it took me 6 years to get to 2,700. Think about that.
Right. Yeah.
When we first met, we was like struggling artists.
Yeah. I think I was at like 2. You was probably at like 5 or 6. You know, something like that.
I hit this peak where he was doing blaxploitation movies and stuff. Dude, he had like an incredible year. All these black shows was coming out, so he was known as like the black guy on YouTube that covers black content.
Right.
You get that reputation, that crowd is loyal. Me, I started doing original content, like my movie reviews. They're steady, but my true stories, poetry. My number one video is poetry.
Oh, it's about the one about the phone sex video. Was it the phone sex?
Yeah, phone sex.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that one.
Horny women out there. That's why I drop a poem. Try to make that shit sexy.
Yeah, man. Look, yo, cinematic, and I'll be hating on this nigga the whole time, right? Because so I'll be listening to the video where it's like, yeah. So first I unbutton your blouse, then I slowly go down, and then from there, and I'm like, this cool nigga. Because if I do that right, if I say, yeah, so first I button your blouse one by one. Get your lame ass off of here. Come on, baby. Let me finish the poem, man. Sit there talking nasty. Well, how come it's okay? How come it's okay if Blacktastic do it? Because he cool and you ain't? Damn.
Hey man, once you find your lane, man, trust me, cinematic, Rashad is gonna have a big year next year. Trust me. I know some inside information. Rashad's gonna be all over the place, man. He's gonna have a big year next year. Trust me.
I appreciate it. I pray that happens, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I feel it, because when you're on the outside looking in, you see things about people. I always knew Rashad was funny. It's just you got to find the right kind of comedy for him to shine in. But once he figures it out, as far as the shorts, man, you're already a legend on YouTube, but now the shorts, you can start really boosting your channel's numbers and doing some things.
We know
it's also really convenient.
Yeah, well, it's funny you mentioned how because when Power and all those shows were out,
Yeah.
man, like it was, I was doing good, and then they stopped the show. I mean, the show stopped.
Yep.
And then Power went off. Then they did these Power spinoffs, which I wasn't crazy about. And then also too, I don't want to get typecast or pigeonholed into like I only cover black stuff because deep down inside I'm a Star Wars nerd. I'm a Marvel nerd. I love Rocky and shit like that. So I'd cover the black stuff, but then I want to cover other stuff too. I'm passionate about this shit too. But when I talk about this, nobody cared.
Hey man, I looked at my own analytics. I'm like, you know how you have the popular videos on your YouTube channel?
Right.
I live and die by that. Only one movie review is in the top 10. And that was that one called RRR, whatever it was.
Oh, yes. Yeah. All of us.
We all did good on that one.
We all did good on that, yeah.
Take that out. It's poetry, reviewing comedy, stand-up.
Mm-hmm.
The me and Rashad, we blow those up together.
Right.
Jamie Foxx didn't do nothing for us.
Nah, that did it at all.
God damn, Jamie. You got
but I tell you what, that Superman trailer, I mean, I've only got 1K, but that's my first 1K video in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Yep. I think Q got up to like, it might be more than that now, but I think last time I checked, Q was at like over 4K.
Oh,
off of his Superman video.
He was at 5,900. So he's
over 6. Over 6 now. Wow.
Yeah. Dude.
That shit blew up. Yeah.
That was emotion. Man, that's what I love about Q. He gives it up in his videos. He gives it up.
Yeah.
That was like a 16-minute video.
It was like
it was like 18 minutes. Yeah, 18 minutes. As a matter of fact, because I was working while I was listening to that, right? So after like the first 10 minutes we said what happened, I actually pulled the car over and I hit him up, man. I was like, hey man, just checking if you're okay, as a brother, you know what I'm saying? Like if I know something's wrong with y'all, man, I'm gonna check in on you, man. So I stopped what I was doing in the middle of a delivery. I said, this bitch get her food when I give it to her. But I said, look here, I said, I gotta check on my brother, man. So I hit him up and everything, and then told him it was gonna be okay and all that. And then I listened to the rest of the video, and I was like, wow, like that's something that I think I would struggle with because of the kind of person I am. Like, am I most vulnerable? I don't like to be around other people when I'm vulnerable like that, So to be able to bear yourself like that at one of your, low moments, that takes a lot of balls, man. Like, I don't, because I'll mask my shit by being funny. You know what I'm saying? So I could be really hurt, and I'll say something to laugh about it, be funny about it, but inside. I'm a sobbing son of a bitch, but on the outside, I'm like a crying clown. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that Q was able to do that, damn, that takes a lot, man.
That was powerful, man. Because
that was powerful.
He's like us. He's a big Superman fan, so he was excited for the video.
Yeah,
and get that news just prior,
right?
Before the reaction,
right?
And he still went along with it. He said he did an early recording, then he said he did it again live. Kind of like a recording live, and then when he's talking about his dad, he talked about his mom. It made me leave a comment about my dad. Like I said, my dad took me to see that movie. So, man,
it takes a lot. Now, but on the flip side, when I get mad, that's a different story.
Oh, yeah. Right. We get the best.
Yeah, when I get mad, it definitely shows on camera. But, like, if I'm feeling a certain way, like if something hurts me or whatever, like I would probably never show that on camera.
No, I know.
You know what I'm saying? Unless I'm acting in a movie or something like that, Yeah, then I got it like, okay, so Rashad, in this scene, your dog just died. Then I have to think about all the times my mom whooped my ass as a kid. All right. I'm ready now.
Hypnotic, brother Blacktastic, how do you get sad when you're acting in your film? I think about who ate the last piece of chicken.
Exactly. Somebody stole my piece of chicken. I ain't take your chicken, Pop. And I hope you choke on the goddamn bone.
Just to give you guys an update, last Werewolf movie, right? I'm done. It will be the most emotional one out of all of them. When the script is finally out, and what I'm doing with all the actors in the movie, they get their part, but don't know nobody else's. So a lot of the surprise things in the movie, they're gonna find out when the movie's done.
Wow.
Like I might send you your part of the script, but you might not know that part of the script.
Mm.
And another
Is
thing,
that
I don't know if you noticed it. The trailer drops New Year's Eve. The lady from my first film, The Comforter,
Mm-hmm.
she's back in this movie. She's a female walking through the woods. If you didn't
okay.
notice,
Okay.
that's her from The Comforter. I brought
Comforter,
her back.
yeah. Throwback.
is that movie coming in 2025? Coming
Yeah.
out? Oh,
Mhm.
okay. Like
Yeah, I'm dropping
Halloween
2
or
next year. I'm done, and then I'm dropping the one that I'm doing with Q called "What Happened to the DVD,
The
Man."
DVD man. I'm looking
Kinda like a
forward to that
documentary.
one. Yeah.
which one comes out first?
Oh, What Happened to the DVD Man? Definitely coming
Uh-huh.
out first.
Mm-hmm.
Like summer, spring, summer,
Oh,
fall,
before that, me and Q, we're
before.
just about done. We're just
Oh.
tightening everything up and post edits and everything. But I shot over 20 minutes by myself, and he yet still to add his part. That we're gonna release a trailer, but give it a couple of months.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh wow,
it's dope.
soon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be something. Like I said, the idea came from Q.
Mm-hmm.
Q got all these ideas, and he calls me up, like talk. I'm like, dude, that's brilliant. You think so? I'm like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm the kind of person, I know how to grab things and structure it. So it's like the perfect marriage. Working with Rashad, working with Q, man, we have a way of bringing certain things, man. And once we get it all structured, it's gonna be a fun year next year. Trust me.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Isn't there Cyrus's movie coming out next year also, the Year of the Rat?
That's right. That
Yeah.
drops. He showed me a poster yesterday.
That poster looks sick. I seen that. Is that the
Yeah.
same one he posted on Instagram?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit looks
He
sick.
has another one that he showed me the other day. I'm like,
Okay.
dude, you big time. You
Yeah,
are
that looks
big
sick.
time.
Mm-hmm.
But next year, man, our core group is going to have a big year next year in 2025, definitely.
Great. Oh, fantastic. You were talking. You mentioned werewolves. There is this movie. I saw it. Rashad saw it. I don't know if you have seen it. If you haven't, I want you to see it one day.
I loved it.
It is.
Werewolves, the one with what's his name?
Oh, you saw it?
Frank
Yeah,
Frank
Grillo.
Grillo?
Frank
Yeah.
Grillo.
Oh, you saw it?
yeah.
Oh,
Man.
what do you think?
Man, it took me back to my childhood. That is a werewolf movie. Practical effects.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's never gonna be a movie ever better than American Werewolf in London.
No.
So I'm used to seeing okay, bad. Look at my movie. I'm in a damn costume. That's what it's supposed to be. That's part of the charm.
Right.
There's somebody in that costume running around chasing people.
Right.
And those are the best werewolf movies. You try your best to make it look good, but to me, those are the best ones. CGI, I don't care for those, man.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
And when I seen Rashad's review on it, he said everything I wanted to say. I don't need to make a review. I need to just like his. That's it. But I love it.
Yeah. No, it was a throwback. It was a throwback to something you would rent in a Blockbuster back in the late 90s. You know, when you have a double feature. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a nice little surprise. That one I didn't even finish the trailer, so I was kind of blinded, when I went to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I heard about it. I think Christian Harloff was talking about it. Like, I haven't seen a trailer or nothing.
Yeah,
and then it came up with a short amount of time, and man, I had my popcorn and soda. I was like a little kid, like, this is my kind of werewolf movie, man.
Dug it, yeah. And I saw Y2K that same night.
Tall people in costume. Hey, man, that's dedication.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that day you did a double feature. I remember the Rashad with Y2K and Werewolf. They both came out the same day.
Yeah, same day. Yep, and they just so happened to be playing right next to each other. So Werewolves got out. I had about a 10-minute break, and then I went right into Y2K.
Nice.
Oh,
yeah,
that's nice, bro.
Yep,
that's the way to do it with 10 minutes.
Yeah, and they're both an hour and a half, so it wasn't like I wasn't in there for like a really long time. They were both short ass movies.
Yeah.
Well, there was a time when that was the standard running time for movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes. Yeah, now everything is like 2 hours and fucking 50 minutes. Why?
Los trailers.
Yeah, no movie need to be that damn long.
Horror movies should never be long.
Mm-mm.
You know,
Mm-mm.
So
hour 30 or 40, perfect.
Uh-huh.
Are you guys watching Nosferatu next week?
Yeah, I'm gonna see it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see
Yeah,
it.
yeah, same,
Yeah.
same. I want to see it too. Yeah, it looks scary, bro. It looks like the trailer makes it look scary. It looks nice.
I'm not a fan of the director though. What's his name? Eggers. I'm not a
Yeah.
fan of his.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm like,
He's-
who's that guy? It was like Lighthouse,
Yeah, the witch.
Witch,
He's a director.
Northman.
Hey, he's a
The
director for the
Northman.
snobs. The group you just left,
Yeah,
that's their kind of director.
yeah.
Oh yes, this is cinematic. This is fucking
Yeah.
boring, is what it
I
is.
know it. I fell asleep in the Northman. I slept through about like a quarter of that movie through, man.
Oh,
And
is that the lady with the perfume?
oh, damn! I told that story so many times, didn't I? Yeah, that's the movie. Yeah, yeah. I swear to God, bro, I'm sitting there like knocked out, and all I heard was, "Oh my God, I can't breathe." I said, "What the hell?" And I happened to look up, and I see somebody get decapitated on camera, and the head falls off. It's like, "I can't breathe, I can't breathe." And I said, that sound is incredible. Why would you spray that on the movie theater? Oh my God.
That's 4D.
It was an old lady, yeah. And wait, so somebody asked, they said, "Ma'am, do you want to call the ambulance?" No, you don't have to call the ambulance, but my God, why would you spray that in the movie theater? Shit. Yeah, she kept saying she
Northman.
couldn't breathe.
I was not a fan of that movie at all.
Nah.
It was boring.
Nah.
I said, this dude got buff for this movie?
Oh, he got big. He got big for that.
Yeah,
he did.
I don't know. It just I said I was gonna watch it again because people love that movie. What's the person say? Homie on the top left. That's me. Sleeping through the Northman. Gonna be sleeping when I see you talking about that film like that, bro. Top right. When I see you talking about that film like that, okay. Is he complimenting me? Was that a diss?
I don't know.
Oh, he's in the comments?
Yeah. Could be sleeping when I see you talking about that film like that, bro. I think he says I'm gonna be sleeping when he sees me talking about the film like that. Top right.
Oh.
Okay, he must like the movie. Hey, I ain't mad at you, man. Yeah, you like what you like. Shit, I don't get mad at nobody for what they like, what they dislike. I know I ain't like it. Shit, I went dead. Look, I was counting sheep.
But that perfume woke you up.
No, the lady screaming about the perfume woke me up.
Oh, the lady screaming, yeah.
Yeah, she's like, I can't breathe. Almost killed the old bitch, man. Yeah, almost killed that old lady.
Yeah, that one came out. I remember it was March. I want to say March 2022.
Yep. It was something like that. Yeah.
I remember that. I just remember that for
I haven't
whatever
been falling
reason.
asleep lately, though. Lately, I haven't been. The last movie I think put me to sleep was Quiet Place Day One. That put me to sleep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the most recent one.
Yeah.
Early this year.
Boring. Boring.
Not with what's her name?
Lupita Nyong'o.
Nakia. Lupita Nyong'o. Nakia from Wakanda Forever. Yeah.
Boring.
And we're so used to her being thick and fine in that movie. Her character portrayed her as somebody who's sick, so she wasn't her normal fine ass self.
Right.
So.
Like she looked the part. She did look the part. Like her neck was so thin. It's like, how could you
lost
swallow?
a lot of weight for that role.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, it was like a terminal. What is the name of those places?
I think she had cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a hospice or something, right? Some sort of
hospice, yeah, something like that. Yeah,
yeah, something like that.
And all she wanted.
They're at the very end of their days when you're in hospice.
Mm-hmm.
And all she wanted was a slice of pizza.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well,
I saw it. I think
on the way out.
Yeah.
I saw it one time. I think. I don't remember if I saw it twice. Maybe twice. I don't remember much, but yeah, I like that first one the best. But
yeah, the first one was ill. Yeah, the first one was ill.
Yeah,
that's what happens when something original blows up. You got to make sequels. They never live up to that first one.
Personally, that's how I feel about the Scream movies. Like people love the franchise, and that's cool. But to me, the first Scream was lightning in a bottle. The second Scream I thought was a good sequel just because it was parodying sequels. So
the second one just had black people in it. That's all, and they died.
That too. Yeah.
Oh, the second one
like,
the second one is with Will Smith's wife, right?
Yeah, Jada. Yeah,
Jada Smith. Yeah.
I think Dwayne Martin was in there.
Sit your ass down. No, she's getting killed, buddy.
With the movie Stab, right? That was the movie that they
right.
Yeah, I remember now.
I do not like that franchise at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's corny. Got teenagers running around, beating them up. You know, like I said, the first one, lightning in a bottle because of that intro. Because the main marquee had Drew Barrymore's face on it. You're like, oh, Drew Barrymore? Damn, to kill the highest paid actor off in the first 10 minutes, never been done before.
Yeah.
So it was cool. But after that, man, those they're corny.
Yeah. I don't understand the appeal.
I'm gonna tell you what the appeal is. A bunch of nerds talking historical facts about horror movies within a horror movie and the tropes, and their asses get killed. That's kind of funny, but
it gets and not to mention Ghostface has got to be the worst killer in cinematic history. How the hell you stab somebody 18 times and the motherfucker live?
I know.
You know,
and trips and falls.
Yeah, like a
women beating him up all the time. Like,
yeah.
And he's always a different person, right? There's not like
and still clumsy.
Right.
Same, different people, same characteristics. That'll make no damn sense.
Yeah, I'm good.
Hey, Rashad, what do you think about the Karate Kid Legends trailer? I know it just came out like a week ago.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it, man. I was gonna boycott that movie just because the producers of Cobra Kai said that it had nothing to do with Cobra Kai. It was gonna be its own thing. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, because I'm already invested in the Karate Kid movies and Cobra Kai. So I'm like, I don't want to start over again with some new reboot shit. But come to find out, yes, this movie takes place after Cobra Kai. So it does tie into it. So I said, okay, I'm sold.
Okay, that's right.
I'm sold, yeah. And the trailer, I'm like, shit, the Karate Kid, that looks like the Karate Kid. That boy was kicking ass.
That boy,
I'm here for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
I wonder how that was the first trailer, so I don't know. Maybe on the second trailer, I want to know how they're gonna tie it in. You know, like the between.
I'm not watching the second trailer. I'm not watching the second trailer.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that. Yeah,
I'm good.
I'm sold. I will be there. Yeah, the last 5 episodes of Cobra Kai drops February, and that's it. I'm gonna watch that, and then the movie in May.
February. Okay, February.
Yeah, all right, February's the last 5 episodes.
Okay, dude, this what was part 1, whatever episodes that we saw recently, part 2. They went by quick, dude. I thought, I didn't know they were gonna divide it like by.
There's 3 parts.
3 parts, yeah.
3 parts, yeah.
Yeah. I like it though, because the first 5 episodes are preparing for the Sakai Takai. And then the second is the Sakai Takai itself, and the last 5 is the aftermath and wrapping everything up. 3-act structure.
Mm-hmm.
I dig it.
Yeah,
I dig it.
It's clever.
Yeah,
it's clever. Spread out.
Mm-hmm.
Got time to talk about it, marinate.
Right.
Because once you binge watch it, it's over. This way, you got 3 times to watch this whole show and binge it, and it all comes together.
Right. Right, especially the way part 2 ended. I don't know if y'all seen it or not, but the way,
I'm like,
man. I saw it. Yeah,
I watched it with my kids. I said,
are they going to cancel the tournament? What are they going to do?
I don't know.
That dude is dead, unless he's not dead.
Oh no, he did. He did. He did. That sucker. Yo, when you have a knife in your chest, and you looking like this. You going? See you at the crossroads.
he got stabbed by Ghostface.
Yeah,
when he stabbed himself, he was laying flat.
Yeah,
you notice that?
Yeah.
But they turned him over. He got a big ass knife in his chest. He shouldn't have been laying flat.
They said, well, that sucker did. Yo, remember that song "Hit the Quan"? That was his name, Quan. And I thought about that song when I said "Hit the Quan." right in the chest.
But yeah, I've been really impressed with this last season.
Mm-hmm.
Season 5 was the only one I didn't finish.
Yeah.
This one here brought me back.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, it brought me back.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
And they find the cutest girls to be on there who can whoop your ass. I find that tantalizing. I love it.
You're talking about that Zara chick, right? What's the name? Zara?
Yeah. And she's little too. But
but she's a world champ. I know, like, I follow her Instagram. I just followed her Instagram, and she's a world champion. She's legit. Yeah.
I didn't know.
She's a champion. Okay. Yep. Look her up.
Which one?
Zara, the one with the Iron Dragons, the short chick, the one that was
supposed to be from Spain or something.
Yeah, the one that says "Welcome to Barcelona, bitch."
Okay, yeah.
She's legit. Like I think she's like a 10-time world champion or something like that.
Wow.
Man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she bad. Like she will fuck you up for real.
But yeah,
shit! Did I freeze?
No, you're good.
Oh.
No, you're good.
Is your internet okay? You all right?
I hope so.
I'm the one still without internet. I think. Let me check.
Did your thing ever boot back up? Your laptop?
Nope. No, I still got it here. I don't know why. No, I don't think it never took this long. It's been a while since our first live stream.
Hey, have you guys heard Snoop Dogg's new album yet? Produced by Dr. Dre. It came out last Friday.
Not yet, but I heard he put his ankle in it.
Yeah, I haven't heard the whole thing, but I'm gonna try to check it out during Christmas break because Cube, his latest album was dope. I listened to the whole thing.
Yeah,
Man Down, It was dope. Of course, Kendrick Lamar, I liked his, but it seemed like all of the old school hip hop heads are coming back strong, man. The West Coast is having a strong ending to 2024.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cube, Man Down, man, I love that album.
Yeah, I heard Snoop shit is fire because Snoop was on Cameron and Mason's podcast.
Oh, okay.
And Cameron, you know, he was like, he said, I listened to the album. I ain't never heard you rap like that before, man. He said, like, you was killing it. Yeah, like you was rapping like a man possessed. I ain't never heard Snoop like that.
Yeah.
Did
y'all see the short film that they released the day the album came out? It's like a 12-minute short. It's pretty stupid, but the beginning of it is part of the video.
Yeah,
they're dancing and singing and stuff, but the short overall, these old ass men in their late 50s and 60s doing gangster shit is kind of funny.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but it's on YouTube. It's to promote the album. It's a short.
Is it me or when Ice Cube does interviews or podcasts, does he not drive you crazy when he takes forever to answer a question?
A lot of pauses and like he's processing everything.
Everything. Like you could ask him as simple as, so Cube, why hasn't there been another Friday movie? I mean, it be the powers that be.
And he talks slow.
When you have individuals that hold up the process, I mean, you got to take that into consideration. I'm like, brother, he asked you about Friday a long time ago.
No, Saturday, still haven't answered the question.
Yeah, just answer the question, dog.
Dude, that's the first Ice Cube impression I've ever heard, man. That shit is fire. Hey, man, you got to record that. Oh, it's recorded just now.
It's recorded. Oh, yeah. Like he does, like he processes, he takes his time, and I'm like, bruh, answer the question.
This is an interview, not an intervention.
Yeah. Oh man, and God forbid they ask him to tell a story. Like, tell us a story how NWA met. Oh shit. I mean,
2 hours.
I was over at Dre's house and Dre, he was hitting the turntables. Yellow over there ran over here. And then we just gelled, you know what I'm saying? Brother, He asked you how you got with NWA. 20
And what's
minutes
scary
past,
about that?
Shit.
When he's done answering your question, he stares at. He goes, "Yeah,
Yeah,
you know what I mean."
yeah. With
I'm like,
them
"Did
dark
you just shoot me or
dark
something?"
glasses on. Yeah.
Yeah, he still looks intimidated. Did you see him perform at the Dodger game during the World Series?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's on YouTube, man. Game 2, he opened up for the Dodger games. Game 2 against the Yankees.
Yeah.
He came out doing Bow Down, and it's a good day.
Oh.
Dude, it's like a mini concert for about 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Check it out on YouTube. Ice Cube, Game 2 of the World Series.
Yeah.
You posted something on Instagram, no, Black Panther?
Oh yeah, of course I did. You know,
I think I saw some. I think I saw something about that. Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Y'all put Cube. Cube is definitely top, if not top 10, top 20 MCs of all time, man. I'll put time. Cube. Yeah, I'll put Cube. I'll put Snoop in there just for Doggy Style by itself, because Doggy Style was like the biggest, besides Get Rich or Die Trying, like the biggest like debut album ever.
Yeah, Snoop came with Doggy Style. Every rapper has their time slot where they're great. Cube's first 4 albums, America's Most Wanted. What's the second one called? Death Certificate.
Death Certificate, and then the Predator.
And Lethal Injection.
Right.
Those 4-year spans, Cube was untouchable. Not to mention the B-sides. What's the one he did? The EP release with Jackin' for Beats in between the 2 big albums. That 4-year span, Cube was untouchable.
Untouchable. Yeah.
What was that Predator from 97, 96? Something around those?
Okay, that was from 1990 to like 94.
Okay.
Yeah. Because he just left. When he left NWA, DOC came out, and that was big. But Cube went solo. It was either 91 to 95 or 90 to 94, right around that time.
Yeah, like right around the time when Boys in the Hood came out. That's when he had just went solo.
Yeah. I think it was 91.
91,
when, America Most Wanted dropped.
I remember the Predator. I remember listening to the Predator on loop like that summer of '92. Man, that shit stayed in my Walkman. I'll listen to that over and over again, man. Didn't never skip no songs from Big Black Boots.
Yep.
All the way to Who Got the Camera.
Yep. Man, that album.
Yeah.
Fuck Bill Boys and the editor. Here comes the Predator. Boom.
Yep.
I'll be back.
Be back. Yeah. Yo, I'm out, but I'll be back.
The sampling was incredible on that joint. What's the other song? Wicked. Remember that?
Wicked. Yeah, I remember the video. I remember the video to that. Yeah. Yep.
The way he was bobbing his head. Wicked rhymes, picket signs. Me and the mob got a trunk full of knives. Yeah.
I get skins and ain't talking about pork.
What do you say? I'm the one with the fat man skills, and
I'll slam dunk it like Shaquille.
Cube used to clown people.
Killing it. Yeah. Yep.
Man, his metaphors were the best.
Yeah.
During that time.
Yeah. That's why I hate that whole East Coast West Coast thing happened, because I was a big fan of the West Coast. I was a big fan of Cube. I was a big fan of Snoop. So when all that stuff popped off, like in my neighborhood, you couldn't listen to West Coast stuff. So if I was walking around bumping Eazy-E, Compton City G's, what you listen to that West Coast shit for, man? I'm like, we ain't got nobody over here.
I remember you told me in high school you couldn't even play the songs you liked.
Nah.
You was telling me that on the phone one time.
It had to be Nas. It had to be either Nas, Big, or Wu-Tang. You know what I'm saying?
At that time, you were in New York, right, Rashad?
I was in New York, yeah.
You couldn't listen to it.
Yeah, especially when Pac, so when Pac really started dissing New York, when they did the video when they was kicking down the like New York buildings and stuff, you definitely couldn't listen to nothing West Coast. They didn't play that. You know.
So help me out. If you would have played it and got caught, would they just get at you like, man, turn that shit off, or would it get physical?
Either or. Like it'll be a situation where you'll get clowned on, or dude just take the tape out your shit and just like throw it. And it was up to you what you was gonna do about it.
Damn.
Yeah, just
I
straight
didn't know
up.
it was that
It's
serious.
just straight. Yo, give me that shit, son. Fuck out of here.
Especially if an older dude, you'd be like, okay.
Like, all right. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Or you had to walk away kind of tough, like, all right, yo, whatever, man. Yo, whatever. All right, yo, whatever. You had to walk away tough with it. Yeah.
That's crazy. That is crazy. New York is definitely a unique place to be, man. But
it is.
Just like now, the West Coast has had a resurgence the last part of this year.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched all these videos, about the whole beef and everything. And a lot of New Yorkers still don't want to give Kendrick his props. I'm like, man, it's weird.
Yeah. But Cameron said some real shit. Cameron said West Coast cats are the worst ones to get into a rap beef with. West Coast cats. Yeah.
I've seen that.
And
they always lose.
Yeah, it's true.
They always lose.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yep.
I mean, I think Cube's the only person that took out 2 groups with 2 songs.
Mm-hmm.
He's famous for No Vaseline and ending NWA's run, right?
Right.
People forget when he was with West Side Connection, he did a song called King of the Hill and dispersed.
Was it Common?
No, Cypress Hill. He destroyed them with that song. Remember that?
Yeah.
He put them out of business. And Cypress Hill was like Drake at the time. They was big because they was, Latinos, white boys acting like Latinos, remember?
Yeah.
But Cube did that song, King of the Hill. Him and I think
was it Dub C or Mac 10? Yeah, Mac 10, yeah.
Mm-hmm. No more albums were produced after that.
Yeah, listen, there's truth to that. Look, when Snoop and the Dog Pound came with New York, right?
Yeah.
They dissed Jay, they dissed all of New York, and nobody retaliated. Actually, no, take it back. Mobb Deep tried to retaliate, but it didn't do nothing.
It didn't go nowhere.
Mobb Deep didn't do anything, right? JC said so when Tupac dissed everybody, right? Jay, nobody said nothing. I think only one said something was Nas, and Pac actually confronted Nas and was like, "What's up?" And Nas was like, "Nah, man, we got love for you out here. Well, if you got love for me, don't say nothing back."
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. Wasn't Nas in LA at one time and that happened?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I remember seeing an interview about that. He was actually in LA.
No, they were in New York. They were in New York because Snoop claimed, this is what Snoop said. Snoop said they were out there in New York and says Nas came out to meet Pac, right? And Pac was like talking shit with his chest out, like, yeah, I heard you was talking about me, whatever. And Nas was like, nah, man, we got love for you out here. He said, okay, well, if you got love for me, so I dissed you. I dissed everybody in New York. If you love me, you don't say nothing back. And I was like, all right, man, I got love for you. And Snoop said at the same time, he said Nas had people, like Pac had people with him, but Nas had people with him. And so Nas basically spared him. Yeah.
Yep.
Spared him.
I seen that interview.
Right.
I did see that one.
But I say that to say that when it comes to rap beef, I don't know any situation where an East Coast rapper, and I'm speaking as a New York cat, right? I don't know a situation where an East Coast rapper had a rap beef with a West Coast rapper and won. Unless my history's fucked up. Like, when does that ever happen?
I can't think off rip that somebody big. It could have been small time that we don't know about, but
yeah,
you're right.
Yeah, it's never happened. It's never happened. Like Pac went after everybody, and nobody came back after him. Who else? Snoop. Dre. Nobody came back.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like they couldn't, but for whatever reason, man, with West Coast, y'all different.
Yeah, I remember when West Side Connection came out. That was huge.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Yep.
Damn.
Too bad that never happened. It won't happen again.
New York.
Mm-hmm.
No, what's it called? Radio station in New York or something. I guess the whole song was about they don't play our songs on the East Coast on the radio.
Right.
Ice Cube had something to say about that. That was a trip.
Yeah. Yeah. And Ice Cube was an ally of ours because remember when Cube went solo, he was with Chuck D.
The Bomb
You know what I
Squad.
mean? The Bomb Squad, yeah.
They produced his first 2 albums. No,
Right.
if you want to count the EP, Kill at Will, Death Certificate, and America's Most Wanted was all done by the Bomb Squad.
Right.
And technically, those are his best albums.
Yeah.
Predator was more West Coast feel, and so was Lethal Injection. But those first 3,
right,
East Coast was all over that. And I think Cube was at his best rapping over those New York beats.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, definitely.
Cinematic, you getting all this history here, bro?
I am. That's the time when I was listening to rap a little bit, mid 90s up to, well, what you guys were talking about, what a little early 90s, right?
Yeah, early 90s to like late 90s,
Yeah.
That was the golden era, man.
Yeah, I started listening rap and hip hop probably in 95, 96, 97, all the way to 2000, early 2000s, kind of.
Yeah.
That's
I remember
you
mentioned on one of my posts on Instagram, like, oh yeah, you take me back. Cause I use a lot of 90s hip hop when I do my posts on Instagram. When I'm promoting stuff. You were like, oh yeah, I remember that song. I'm like, yeah, man, those are good times.
Yeah. Nowadays I don't listen to it anymore because there's a lot of mumbling and stuff, and I just don't. Do you listen to some nowadays, or very few?
I listen to people that I grew up with that comes out with a new album, like I mentioned earlier.
Okay.
Ice Cube just dropped a new album 3 weeks ago called Man Down, and Snoop and Dre got a new one out that came out on Friday the 13th. So stuff like that comes out, I listen to it.
Yeah.
The only person who's kind of in between that I listened to recently is Kendrick Lamar, only because of the beef. But his last album, GTX or GNX, the excellent album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm like you, man. Cinematic. I just after mid 2000s, man. I'm like, I checked out. But if I do listen to anybody now, I like the girls more than I do the dudes. You know. You know what I'm saying? Like Glorilla, even though she sound country as hell, Glorilla should be hitting. Her should be hitting. I like Megan Thee Stallion, not just because of her ass, but Megan can spit. She can spit. Yeah. I like Megan. Like she go hard.
Yeah, she does.
I only know about her because when she show up in the She-Hulk show.
Yeah.
Oh, Megan Thee Stallion? Yeah.
That's the only reason why I know about her. Yeah.
Yeah, now you gotta listen to her stuff, man. Like Megan, because first of all, you can understand what she's saying, and when she raps with that intensity that we grew up with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I like Glorilla because Glow, like her shit make you almost want to fight. Like Glorilla, like she go hard with us, man. With her little tiny
like
self.
A female DMX.
Yeah.
She be grunting.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Pretty intense.
Yeah. What up, dog? You know what I mean?
That was DMX.
Yeah. And Glow, you ever hear her talk, Glorilla?
Yep.
She country as hell, ain't she?
Very.
She got that Memphis Tennessee accent when she pronounces a U word. She says it with an R.
Where's
interviewer's gonna ask her the question twice.
Twice. What'd you say? Oh, when she was on Shannon Sharp's show, right? And Shannon Sharp was like, "So what do you say about the haters?" I don't listen to that. I just, I'll put it in my music. What you just say? What you gonna put it in? My music.
Where is she from?
Tennessee.
Oh, Tennessee.
Yeah, she's from Memphis, Tennessee.
And we hear her talk, totally different persona than her music.
Yeah.
She grew up poor, sleeping on floors and pallets,
air mattresses.
She haven't been until she was in her 20s, or stayed into a hotel. Very modest growing up.
Okay.
But
yeah, she hit hard, man. But certain things she says, like she tries to say cute, she says crook. Yeah. So she's like, I like a man with some natural crook teeth. What teeth? Crook teeth. You mean cute teeth?
What'd you say?
What you just say? What you gonna put it in? My music.
And you bad. If Shannon Sharp with his country ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's going, what?
Yeah. That dude.
What you say?
Yeah, what you say? What you gonna put it in?
Say that again. What day?
And she made music, or what?
Yeah.
What was she?
She rap.
Okay.
Yeah, she rap.
Okay.
Look her up. Her name is Glorilla.
Glow like
Yeah,
Gorilla, but with glow.
with a glow. Yeah, Glorilla.
Glow.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, once I get internet, dude, because it's cheap.
Oh yeah. She rough, man. Damn, I just thought about DMX too, man. Rest in peace to the dog, man. Damn,
Man,
that was my all-time favorite rapper, bro. I love DMX. All-time.
Yeah,
favorite.
I like some of his songs.
Hell yeah.
And he was breaking into. Remember, he was breaking into movies too with Jet Li and all the.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. They did
Yeah.
Romeo Must Die, Exit
Romeo
Wounds.
Must Die. Yeah.
Yeah,
And there's another one that he did.
Exit Wounds with Steven Seagal.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes, and that's the one with this chick from Bring It On. Gabrielle, what's her name?
Gabrielle Union. Oh, what
Gabrielle
was
Union.
that?
He did one with her, right?
I think so.
Exit Wound? No.
I think that might have been Exit Wounds. I know he did a movie with Gabrielle Union.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they
that's-
did one.
Yeah. But he was, I mean, dog, I think to this day, isn't he like the only artist to have 2 #1 albums in the same year? Because he had It's Dark as Hell, It's Dark and Hell is Hot, and then he had Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood, both of those 98, and both of them #1 albums. And I had both of them. But personally, I like This Dark and Hell is Hot. Like that's one of my favorite albums ever.
Yeah. Classic.
That had Rough Riders Anthem, Get At Me Dog. Yeah. Niggas
Thank you, Cruise to the Grave.
Oh,
Cruise to the Grave. Yeah, that was the one.
Cradle to the Grave. Okay, yeah.
That's the one with Martha Castles, I think.
Dog.
Martha Castles. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a dog. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, he's another way. If you listen to a DMX interview, DMX talks so fast. He's so animated, right? It's kind of sometimes it's hard to make out what DMX is saying. So you'd be like, X, how many dogs you have? I have about 20 dogs. You know what I'm saying? I like dogs that are like humans. I mean, I like dogs that are more like humans because you can trust a dog. You know, a human stab you in the back, fuck you over. You know what I mean, a dog, you could beat a dog ass, take him out. You know what I mean? You come back, he love you. You know, but a human,
so aggressive.
You know what I'm saying?
Man,
shit crazy,
everybody
dog.
loved DMX. He was a cool dude, man.
Yeah,
cool dude.
You ever see that? HBO had a documentary that came out right before he died. What was it called, man? Cool, maybe you can help us out here. He had a documentary that came out because it was supposed to be about his last tour, like his comeback tour or whatever. Like he was supposed to be making a comeback, and then he died right before the tour started.
I remember.
But they documented everything. Did you see the documentary?
I never seen the documentary, but I remember hearing about it.
Dog, that shit had me, and I know y'all say, Rashad, you cry over everything, but that documentary made me cry because there was a part of that documentary where him and his oldest son were estranged, and they went a while without talking because, you know, he was on drugs really bad, and his son wanted him to get off drugs, and that's how they fell out. And then they reconciled, you know, by the end of the documentary. And then there was a moment where he was with he had all of his kids with him, had his baby mama with him, and they were just eating crabs, having a good time. And this Gladys Knight song came on. Remember, what's that Gladys Knight song? The Way We Were, you know, memories from the corners of my mind. Okay. That song. That song was playing on the radio, and he was singing along with it. And he was like into that shit. And then right when the song was ending, he was like, you know, close his eyes, he was singing it, and then it faded to black. And then it said DMX 1971 to 2021 or whatever.
Yeah, man, because I remember seeing clips of it. I never seen the whole thing in its entirety.
Yeah, oh, you gotta watch it, bro. It's so good. It's so like that. I don't know. It's almost like they captured his last happy moment before he passed away.
Yeah, because he was going through a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah,
he was going through a lot.
Mm-hmm.
He passed away in 21 or around that time.
21. Yep, 2021. Yeah. 21. Yeah, he was 50. I think he was 50 when he died. Mm. Yep. So that last moment just capturing like all of his kids, his baby mama, everybody was getting along, and he was singing that song, and then fade to black, and that was the last time we saw him.
Yeah.
You know, that's deep.
Oh, I'm gonna go back in time. My most anticipated movie of next year, besides Superman, Michael.
Oh,
Oh,
next
Michael
year.
Jackson bio,
Antoine Fuqua. Yeah.
#1 probably anticipated movie.
Mm.
Yeah. The
That's
trailer
going to
that
be emotional. His
when the
nephew
trailer
playing him.
drops,
Huh?
whenever the trailer drops, it's gonna be probably the most viewed.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
sure.
Oh yeah.
Because he's global.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That trailer drops, and Antoine Fuqua,
Great
one of my
director.
favorite directors, that
Yeah.
might be my most anticipated, maybe biopic / movie next year.
Mhm.
Because me and Rashad, we talked off line before. We love Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Me and Rashad could talk about Michael Jackson for life.
Yeah.
And
I told you about that idea I had when I got drunk. I told you about the idea I had about a Michael Jackson Prince movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
I told you, man, between him and Q, they got the best ideas just sitting there, just waiting to be plucked and made into something.
That's gonna be a live stream for that movie.
Was that?
That's
Yeah.
gonna be
No.
like a spoiler discussion, so to speak.
If we keep up what we're doing and get our hands on some money, between a few of us on YouTube, we can do some amazing things, man.
Yeah.
That's how it starts. Conversation, ideas,
Yeah.
and get into motion.
Yeah, execution after that. Yeah.
But yeah, when that trailer drops, man, that's going to be huge to see his nephew. From my understanding, he looks just like him, sounds just like him, and
that's
moves
what I heard,
just like him. That's hereditary. Those are genes.
Mm-hmm.
You know the irony. You know the irony of that, bro. The irony of it. This makes me feel bad for Jermaine because Jermaine has been jealous of Michael his whole life, right?
Yep.
He's been jealous of Michael's success, and now the seed of his loins comes out of him and looks like the nephew that he's jealous of. That's gonna play his brother in a movie that people are gonna be like, that's Jermaine Jackson's son, but he's playing Michael. And that's what they're gonna know him for, playing Michael and not really being Jermaine's son. Think about that, man. Jermaine can't catch a break.
Not even in Michael's death, he's still paying the price.
Still can't.
I don't know, man. If my brother was Michael Jackson, I would just have to just love him. You know?
Yeah, and he did. I believe Jermaine loved Michael, but it's just that sibling rivalry. Because think about it, Jermaine was the original lead singer of the Jackson 5. Jermaine was the original lead singer. Yeah, wait, I don't do that. Don't do that, man. Hold on. So he was the original lead, and then Catherine, the mother, was the one that told Joseph, the father, like, you should hear Michael. Michael can sing. I don't want to hear that. Nah, Jermaine's the lead singer. No, Joseph, you need to come hear Michael sing. And so they went to what is it? I think it was a stage play where Michael was singing, and said Joseph heard Michael sing for the first time, and from that moment on, Michael was the lead. Jermaine was doing what you was just doing after that.
Backup.
Yep.
So he's older then. So Michael was younger.
Yeah, Michael was the second youngest boy. So is Jackie's the oldest, Tito, Jermaine, Marlon, Michael, and then Randy. Okay. Randy's the youngest one.
Yeah.
So Jermaine had his lead spot taken away from him, right? Jermaine was the first one to go solo. So the Jackson 5 left Motown and went to Epic, and Jermaine stayed at Motown to be a solo artist, right? Didn't blow up. He had a couple of modest hits. You know, Michael was still with the group. Jermaine couldn't do shit. Then as soon as Michael goes solo, off the wall, boom, took off. Nobody thought about Jermaine ever again.
Yeah, Jermaine had a couple of modest hits in the 80s. I think his biggest ones, he did one with Whitney Houston. Yeah. If My Eyes, what's it called? My Eyes Look at You.
Something like that.
That was a big hit. And him and Michael did a song together. I don't know about on the East Coast, but on the West Coast, it was big. Tell me I'm not dreaming.
Yeah. Tell me if I'm dreaming.
Midnight.
Yeah.
Man, that song was popping.
Yeah.
It was all over the radio. That song was big. And they got back together for the Victory album and the Victory tour.
Right.
And they had some nice songs on that one too.
Right. Well, I heard with the only song they did together, Michael's label took that song off the radio.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, they said that because Michael was with Epic and Jermaine was with Motown, and Epic didn't want to release the record because they said that Michael was going to be overexposed because he already had Thriller that was doing really good, and then he had Say with Paul McCartney, right?
Off of his album, yeah.
Off his album. Then he had the Sometimes I Feel Like Somebody's Watching
Rockwell,
Me,
which was,
that came out the same year. So they
son.
said that's too much exposure. Okay, we're gonna pull that. So Jermaine's almost biggest hit didn't happen once again because Michael's label pulled that shit. So once again, because of Michael, Jermaine couldn't get his moment. That needs to be a movie, man.
Eventually, right?
Eventually, yeah. Jermaine could never escape his shadow. I think the two hits I remember Jermaine having was what's that one song? Let's Get Serious. Let's get serious before we fall in love.
Yeah.
That. What's another one he had? He had a slow song too. It was like a slow melody song, man.
With Whitney Houston.
Right. And that was
had
it.
Another one. You're right.
Yeah. But see, we have to think about him. All right. We have to think about it. Like
Really
cinematic. I say Michael Jackson song. Go.
Beat It, Billie Jean, Thriller.
Any of the songs?
Yeah, just off the top of the dome, name like 3 Michael Jackson songs.
Well, the ones Black Plastic Dick, like Thriller, Beat It. What's another one? Black or White.
See?
What's another one?
No, okay. You fucked up the whole point. I was saying, he's supposed to be Michael Jackson's so popular. When I say name 3 Michael Jackson off the top of the head, Black and White, Remember the Time, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, Rock With You.
I don't know.
I mean, you can name his songs just off the album. Bad.
Yeah.
Smooth Criminal.
The Way You Make Me Feel. Liberian Girl.
Woo. It's okay, man. We'll give you a pass.
The Smooth Criminal has what you might call it, like a spin-off, right?
What's that?
Or the Smooth Criminal. It has like a spin-off by Ann Farm.
A spinoff.
Well,
somebody recovered that song. Yeah, they did a rock version of Smooth Criminal. Yeah.
Okay.
So somebody did a rock cover of that song. Yeah.
Like 97, 96, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Rashad, if you want to laugh your ass off, recently Double Toasted did a video about Weird Al Yankovic doing Fat.
Oh, Eat It, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Eat It.
Oh, is it Eat It or am I fat? I think I'm fat, right?
I'm fat. Yeah,
I'm fat. You know it.
You want to laugh your ass off? Go to Double Toasted YouTube channel and look up that video. It was because they was talking about what we did in the 80s we can't do now as far as making fun of people,
like bodies and stuff like that. Yeah.
But man, that video and that song, I forgot how good it was. And man, between him and his homeboys, they was rolling.
Right.
That video. Because remember, it did the whole video. The whole Martin Scorsese beginning in the subway. You ain't fat. You ain't nothing.
Ain't nothing. I remember that too, because he also did Eat It, right? Remember he did Eat It?
And he did
I think that Charges.
His 2 biggest hits.
Yeah. I remember that.
But yeah, man, do yourself a favor. Check out that Double Toasted video.
Double Toasted. I love Double Toasted. Those are my favorite YouTubers, man. I love those guys. Yeah.
Number 1. My go-to people, man.
Man, if they ever fucked around and try to have me on the show, man, I don't know, man. I might fanboy out, man. Like, yo, I've been watching y'all for over 10 years, man. I can't believe I'm here. Damn.
Yeah, man. I got a lot of family in Texas. If I ever make it down there again, if I'm close to Austin,
right,
I'm gonna try to go see him. But he comes to New York all the time. Does comedy shows, but he comes to LA once in a while. So I might try to check him out one time. But
they roasted Q one time, and Q did. I guess he didn't know who they were. Yeah, because I hit him out. Yeah, because I hit him up. And I said, yo, Q, I said, yo, you famous, dog. I said, Double Toasted shouted you out. He's like, what? And he looked through there and he started like talking cash. She's like, man, fuck the motherfuckers. I said, no, Q, chill.
I thought he knew who they were at the time.
I thought so too. He didn't know them, yeah.
I was like, dude, you made it.
Oh,
you the biggest YouTuber I know now.
Man, he was talking about Corey's raccoon eyes. He said, man, with his raccoon fucking eyes and looked like a damn. I said, Q, chill.
He was hot.
He was hot.
Man.
There's another song here by Michael Jackson that cool to the fullest. This Michael Jackson, You Rock My World, and Chris Tucker.
Yep.
Oh, that was his last big hit.
Mm-hmm.
That was his last big hit, man.
Yep.
It's just, I don't know. Me and Rashad, we talked about it. I can only listen to like 3 songs in a row or 3 videos. I get so emotional. I cannot listen to Michael Jackson for too long. Man, I'm driving. I'm a crash.
Yeah. Man, especially Man in the Mirror. Whenever I hear Man in the Mirror, that gets me emotional. In the Mirror, yep. I love that song.
The way it starts off.
Yeah. That's probably my favorite. That's probably my favorite Michael Jackson song, man. I think Man in the Mirror is my favorite Michael Jackson song. I think.
What's the name of the song that he did with Janet Jackson in a spaceship?
Scream, yeah.
Scream.
Yeah. You got to hear the unedited version of that song.
That year.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, man. I get emotional thinking about old Mike. So that movie is definitely going to have me in my feelings, man.
Right.
That's going to be huge.
I wonder if they're going to
you got to wait for all the backlash. All the people think that he did all those horrible things. So it's going to be huge.
That one you're going to go to the movies, Blacktastic, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Opening day, I'm going to get me a Jerry curl wig. Shave my face.
You got the glove.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a clothespin, put it on my nose, make it skinny.
Don't do that.
I'm gonna get some cream.
60 seconds short.
Try to bleach my skin.
Don't do that. No, I would never bleach my skin.
I'm gonna get me a cleft.
No, Blacktastic, I would never bleach my skin. Like how ignorant, you ignorant fool. I would never do anything like that. No.
Hey man, he had a tumultuous childhood behind the fame.
Have you guys seen that comedy, stand-up comedy that Chris Tucker, and he tells a story about him and Michael Jackson?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Wait, tomorrow when Michael Jackson's being a pimp?
Yeah.
I think so. Because he's like, Chris, come on, Chris, no.
Hey, Chris, I love it, Chris. No, I love it, Chris.
And Michael had a sense of humor. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
Hey man, Eddie Murphy made fun of him. He loved Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
They did that song together.
What's
up with you?
What's up with you?
Hey,
what's up with
Jackson. You? That video is weird. They're dancing in the clouds.
Yeah. But you know what, but that also brings up another point where I feel like Michael's career really went down when Quincy Jones was out the picture. Because I think when Quincy and Michael worked together, they made magic. And
they made music.
They made music magic, And when
he left, he made pop music. He lost his soul. The soul was gone.
Yep.
Because Dangerous had a couple of hits on there. It was cool. History.
Scream is the only good song on there to me. That's the only song I remember.
Yeah. That one, I like Stranger in Moscow. I like that one.
Okay.
And then he started hooking up with different producers, getting all these sonic beats and rappers. And this album here from You Rock My World, that particular album.
Yeah.
Butterflies and maybe Heaven Can Wait are the 2 most soulful, sounded like Michael Jackson songs, plus You Rock My World. But other than that, hey man.
That's what I say. Him and Quincy was a perfect marriage, man. And if what I heard, I don't know how true it is, but we watch a lot of YouTube, right? Word on the street is that the reason why they fell out was because when they were doing bad, and correct me if I'm wrong, Blacktastic, when they were doing bad, at this point, Michael is Michael. When he first met him and Off the Wall, he was a humble kid, like, oh shucks, I'm just happy to be here, working with Quincy Jones. But now bad, I'm here now. So they say him and Quincy would like constantly clash. and then said he would even come in behind Quincy's back.
Yep.
And try to produce his own shit. And that's when Quincy was like, you know what? After this album, we're done. I'm finished. And that
even they had a little bit of beef on Off the Wall because they was learning each other. So Quincy would put music in. Michael didn't like it. It's throwing me off my rhythm. We should take it off. Quincy said, no, we're not taking it out. Quincy had the control when he did Off the Wall and Thriller.
Right.
When Bad was being produced,
yeah.
Mike, like you said, Michael was Michael. He could start saying no or go behind Quincy's back. But Quincy had the final word in the first 2 albums. And the things that Michael didn't like ended up being the best part. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yep.
And Off the Wall is just it was the beginning of something special. And then Thriller, it just
Thriller took it to another level. And then Bad. I think Bad is very underrated because when you think of Bad, Bad has like the most #1 hit songs on like any album.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But for some reason, it just doesn't get the same recognition as Off the Wall and Thriller. But you got to put Bad in that conversation too.
Man in the Mirror.
Bad.
The song he did with Stevie Wonder. Good Friends.
Good Friends.
They didn't play it on the radio, but that was a badass soulful song. Him and Stevie. Just Good Friends.
My daughter loves Dirty Diana. My daughter thinks that's like one of the greatest songs. Yeah.
Dirty Diana.
Dirty Diana.
Speed Demon. People don't think about that. Speed Demon was dope. Then he had that one song that wasn't on the album unless you bought the CD, and that was Just Leave Me Alone.
Yeah, Just Leave Me Alone.
Song.
Yep.
He bought the original tape or record. It wasn't on there, but if he was fancy, had money, and got the CD, had an extra track on there, which was Leave Me Alone.
Wasn't Another Part of Me on there too?
Yep.
Just another part of me. Come on, man. Yo, Bad has some tracks in there, dog. Liberian Girl.
The Way You Make Me Feel.
The Way You Make Me Feel. I Just Can't Stop Loving You.
Oh,
yeah.
The first single.
Yeah.
We talked about that. That song was so beautifully mended. I didn't know it was a duet. Michael and Shaida Garrett sound exactly alike in that song. I thought it was all Michael when it first came out. I said, wait a minute. He said, I love you to a man. It's a duet.
It's a duet, yeah.
Oh, man. One of the best love songs Michael's ever written.
He fired, he fired a nigga on stage singing that song. Yeah, he was doing the show. He was singing that song, and the dude didn't switch. He kept letting the song play. Yeah. So he was like, change it. He said, change the song. He wouldn't change it. Then as the song was played, he's like, job gone. I don't know what you're gonna do, but job gone.
Yeah, man. Next year is going to be for older guys like us.
Yeah,
Superman means a lot.
Yeah,
Michael Jackson means a lot to us. So that's going to be something to look forward to next year.
Yes.
When is Michael Jackson coming out, or supposed to come out? Do you know?
It was. I think I pushed to December. Yeah,
they pushed it because they said it's so good, Oscar worthy. It's
so December.
Yeah.
Oh, the whole year from now.
They showed it to some studio execs. They're gonna push it back to fall. This is Oscar.
Oh, fall. Okay. Yeah.
Wow.
So we won't see a trailer until spring, probably.
Yeah.
The first trailer.
That's a good sign.
The movie's done. It's shot. It's in the books. It had a release date. It said, nope, this is so damn good. Oscar
season. Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll wait.
That makes me happy. That makes me happy, man. That means, because Antoine Fuqua he's a bomb director, man.
Bomb.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
I know he's gonna kill it.
So yeah.
All right, guys. So we are a little over 2 hours already. Somehow.
Yeah, no, yeah.
But so we're gonna wrap it up in a few minutes. But those of you watching live, thank you for watching. And also, in a few days it's Christmas. Then we're gonna have New Year's. So I invited Rashad and Blacktastic and a few other people like 6 weeks ago. I don't know. I was early.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
8 weeks ago, 7 weeks ago. Because I want to go live again, like the last live stream of 2024, and talking about obviously movies, but our top five, uh, best five movies of the year, worst five movies of the year, uh, top five meh movies, and then Rashad, he's like, what about um your what's
Let's say
the
guilty
one you said?
pleasures.
Guilty pleasures, yes.
Okay,
And I was like, you know
I
what, Rashad, that's a good idea. So let's add that category as
I
well.
remember that conversation. Yeah.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and I
I
think,
think I was drinking when I said that too. Yeah.
We're
and I
supposed
was
to
like,
be
yeah,
on
that's
that.
a good idea. Because before we have done like the top 10, like good and bad, but I'm like, let's cut it down to five and just
Mhm.
add a few other categories. So hopefully you guys, well, you guys are invited. I need to decide or what day and the
Mhm.
time, but I'll let you guys know uh, late next week.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and hopefully it's gonna match your schedule. So
Okay.
anything going on this week in your channels in the next few days?
This week, Tuesday, New Year's Eve, the next episode of Q&A with TLA drops 1 o'clock Eastern time. So episode
Uh-huh.
4 that drops New Year's Eve. Oh, I take that back. Christmas Eve.
Mhm.
Okay,
Christmas
okay, okay.
Eve, episode 4, Q&A with TLA, hosted by my man Cyrus. We're gonna be highlighting Jordan Peele in all of his movies. So
Nice.
that drops
I,
Tuesday.
I, I I invited Cyrus too for the other live stream, so hopefully he'll
Oh, okay.
make it too. Yeah,
Mhm.
for like
And then
for the movies. Yeah.
oh, okay. And then New Year's Eve, the world premiere trailer for I'm Done drops New Year's Eve,
Nice.
a week later.
Good
So that's
shit.
the
And that
werewolf movie. You get to see your first look at it, brother.
yeah,
Nice.
and that
Nice.
movie comes out in February, March or something. You said.
Which one?
Done.
You're dropping the trailer, and then the movie you're gonna drop the movie in March or
Oh, you know
February.
me, man. The trailer is going to tell you when the movie's going to drop. How about that?
Ah, okay, okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil it. Got a ways to go. I'm still shooting it, but the
okay,
I have enough footage for the trailer, and
okay.
it's gonna be pretty epic on a scale that a YouTuber can do, man. Those who've seen footage early, I have some YouTubers that I trust that I send my dailies to, and they gave me some good feedback. So the trailer's going to be hot. So that drops New Year's Eve and Christmas Eve. Q&A with TLA featuring Jordan Peele.
Nice.
Sweet.
Cool.
And what about you, Rashad?
Yeah, so I just dropped a review for Sonic 3, me and my son. I dropped that video Friday. And actually, after I get off this stream tonight, I'm going to shoot my review for the new Tyler Perry movie that just came out. What was that? 688? So I'm dropping a review for that. And I should have that out by, was it 9/11? I should probably have it out by close to 11 o'clock tonight. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's
Is
another
it
thing,
on?
man. Me and Rashad, Tyler Perry is like
Tyler Perry.
steroids for us when we do reviews.
Yeah.
He always blows up our channel.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Tyler
yes.
Perry, man. Yeah, those videos always do well on our channel.
Yeah. So I'm like, Tyler Perry.
What,
Oh, but yeah.
what's the name of the movie?
It's called 688. I think
Yeah.
that's what it's called. Yeah.
It's not a Madea one, right? Or
No.
No, it's actually it's a period piece. It's a war film.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
is
it's about the first first and only all black female unit in World War II, where their job was to get out because they had like 17 million pieces of mail that didn't get out to soldiers from their loved ones. They got lost, or not lost, but they got pushed to the side. So their job was to get these letters sorted out and get it to the troops. You know what I'm saying? Because morale was low. You know, they was just like, you know, in a bad place mentally. So getting these letters raised up morale and, you know, got them gung ho and, you know, to win the war. But these black women were responsible for that.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
on which stream is that available?
It's on
that
Netflix.
movie?
It's on Netflix.
Oh, okay, I got Netflix. Okay.
Mhm.
I wasn't aware of
Forgot
that
all
movie.
about it. Thanks. I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah. I'm gonna save my opinion for the video. So I'm not gonna say whether I'm gonna keep my poker face whether I liked it or disliked it. I ain't telling you shit.
All right, yeah, and this week, maybe you guys are gonna review Nosferatu, perhaps. If you, I don't know, maybe
Christmas Day, yeah, most likely.
Christmas Day.
Yeah, yeah. I want to see it, so probably I'll drop one too. Um, and I did a video earlier today with my son, an unboxing video, so probably I'll drop it on Christmas Eve.
Okay.
And the Nosferatu, most likely. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't have much. There's a movie that I may watch tomorrow. I don't know yet. It's called. I haven't even seen the trailer. It's called The Man in the White Van. It's in
I didn't
theaters
heard
right
it.
now. Yeah,
Never heard of
neither,
that
no.
one. Yeah, never heard of
Yeah.
that.
And
Yeah.
supposedly it's under the category of a horror, but I don't know. I haven't looked up the trailer yet, so
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
okay.
so
Yeah.
maybe I'll check it out. Oh, there's another comment here by Cool to the Fullest. I can't wait for your review about the 6888 Rashad. I saw
Appreciate
the
that,
movie.
bro.
Okay,
Appreciate that,
he
man.
saw it. Yeah,
Yeah.
he saw it. Cool.
Yeah.
I can't wait either. I'm gonna check that out before I
Yeah,
can watch the movie.
no doubt.
Yeah. All right. Well, everybody watching live or after the fact, if you are watching up until right now, Merry Christmas. We got 2 more days. No, 3 more days. Yeah, 2.5.
Mhm.
Something like that.
All right. Yeah.
And Rashad and Blacktastic, thank you for your time. And Blacktastic, thank you for the double feature, dude, because we've been here longer
Oh yeah.
today. We did a double feature,
Damn.
double
Yeah.
live stream.
I hear that.
But I'm gonna put Blacktastic's channel
Merry
info
Christmas.
and also
Merry
Rashad
Christmas.
down below. And so you guys can check out all of the content and subscribe to the shorts and channel and videos and everything else. Cool to the fullest. Thank you, brother. You too. Merry Christmas. And
Merry Christmas.
all
Merry
right, guys,
Christmas.
have a
All
great one, and we'll be seeing you. We'll be seeing you pretty soon for another live stream, the last one of the year. This
Damn.
year went by too fast, dude. Oh,
Way too
the only
Yeah.
the only New Year resolution I had for 2024 was to do more live streams. I haven't counted how many I did this year, but I think I did
You
more
did
than
quite a
that.
few. You did quite a
yeah.
few.
Yeah. I haven't beat Mike from. Did you see that? He does one almost like every day.
Yeah. Well, not lately though. He hasn't done Z Talks for a minute.
In a
It's
minute.
been a
Yeah,
minute.
but
Yeah.
he did a lot this year. That's good
Yeah,
for him.
he did. He killed it. Yeah, he killed it.
A lot.
Big
All
Mike.
right. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We'll be seeing you
right.
soon.
Peace.
Peace.
Have a good night. Peace.
All right.